girls. Come on in and see the show.
That is the creepiest introduction I've ever fucking heard.
I will be the druid for the day. My name is Jeff, and I do stuff.
Jeff's a bear.
Both in real life and in game.
You should see the hair.
Alright. So, we're going to get this game rolling. We have stream live. We're going to be good. Just as a reminder to our players and everybody, you can be in the stream. You can be watching the stream. I want it muted, though. Also, we do not respond to chat unless we are on a break. So if you want to ask the players or myself any questions, you can go right ahead, type it into the chat. We'll get to it when we have a break. Alright, we'll go right down the list on my lovely Roll20 screen here. And we'll have a quick introduction of both player and character. We have Rayvelyn.
Yeah, I'm Jeff, and I like to turn into bears. My name is Rayvelyn. What's going on?
We have Biorge.
I like to hit things with my mace or my maul.
We have Rondal.
I am Rondal Moonwhisper, executioner for the Raven Queen. Oh, sorry, Inquisitor. I recently had a job change. Too many dead. Too many dead.
We have Daniel.
Hi, I'm Daniel, a lovable halfling rogue dabbling in wizardry.
And last but not least, we have Kane, who is currently doing a family event, will be joining us momentarily. All right.
Where's Professor Hoots?
Oh shit! I forgot about Professor Hoots. I'm so sorry.
Where's Hoots?
Hoots Magoots.
Twinsies. Damn, you are like the same person.
Hooray.
There's your damn owl.
Doing some boffing with a coworker of mine.
Neat.
Beating the shit out of them, too.
I'm waiting for $600 of Harry Potter miniatures to arrive tomorrow.
Oh my god, it's awesome.
It's coming from Spain. They just released the Harry Potter miniatures game.
That dicks, bro. Let's roll.
All right. So, when we last left off our adventuring party of the Seekers of the Lost, the adventurers had come across another group of cultists down deep into the Underdark in the Temple of Howling Hatred. They had fought a group of initiates with a couple Kenku and a sorcerer, and surprisingly an initiate named Fred who was not too friendly. After disemboweling Fred, killing the sorcerer, and making the Kenku wish they would never scream like humans again, the adventurers found a broken down shopping stall. While exploring this shopping stall, Biorge found a lovely leather cloak. This cloak jumped to life and attacked Biorge, revealing itself to be a cloaker. As the party fought against the cloaker, it summoned illusions and strangled Biorge quite nearly to death. After a great struggle, the party managed to get the cloaker off of Biorge, and then immediately made Rondal and Kane terrified of it, and then it wrapped itself around Kane. Draining nearly 100 points of health away from Kane, the party managed to finally slaughter the beast, not leaving Kane without a few bruises himself.
Whoops.
When we left off, the party was discussing if they were going to stay inside the temple and try to rest, or if they were going to leave the temple. And that's where we start today's session. Did I miss anything?
Not that I can think of.
Sounds about right. I would at least like to investigate this square.
I'm kinda hurting. I could use a rest. And judging from what was behind the other door, I don't know if I want to go open it anymore right now.
I can't but agree. I'm out of my divine abilities.
So where are we going?
That's a great question. I have a feeling that if we travel any deeper, we're gonna get ourselves in a little bit of a pickle. However, if we leave and rest there, we can fortify ourselves easier.
Best way.
I've only but started.
And then you can continue on your own. We'll catch up in 8 hours.
Curt, I do not want to have to do an individual adventure, but I have not even touched the F on my full tank.
Aren't you out of shapeshifts though?
No, we had a short rest.
Wait, you regained
I
your
used
shapeshift?
1 of my 3.
Okay.
Like, not even close.
Well, what you could do is, since Rayvelyn has not had too much damage or anything, and you have explored the stall directly behind you, you could have Rayvelyn watch guard for the 8 hours.
I would love to do that. Back against the door.
Couldn't much think of anything better to guard doors than a bear right now.
True.
Sounds good.
Alright, so what we'll do is move the party back into the room you guys were just in. If that's okay with everybody.
Yeah.
And now you have 2 doors, Rayvelyn. Which one are you going to guard? And are you guys going to block off the other door? Or how are you going to handle the other door?
Are there 3 doors or 2 doors?
2 doors. There's the one here. And the one here.
Does the door open inward or outward?
It opens inward.
I say one of us falls asleep in front of that door. I'll fall asleep in front of that door. That way, if someone opens it, it'll wake whoever's sleeping in front of it up.
And Rayvelyn,
Right on.
are you going to sleep in front of the door or behind the door? Are you going to watch in front of the door or behind the door?
I'm gonna be in front of the door.
On the outside of the room?
Yes, indeedly doodly I will. But, I will want to, go back inside before everyone wakes up and meditate.
Alright. How long are you going to do that for? Because that'll be an hour or so of unguarded time.
Well, I will be right inside the door that opens inward.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not. So if they open the door, you will be awakened. Not most likely, not an issue, but more along the lines of
I'm pretty good on resources, too. So I can take a short rest to guard the 4 hours you can meditate.
Okay. Would you agree to switch shifts with me?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna be outside for my shift.
All right,
But you don't have to do that. That's not a test.
That sounds like we have a decent plan in place, guys. Just want to see if there's any thing I need to know about here.
Actually, because I can, I know I can shift long enough for my shift for shift, I'm going to kind of laze about as a bear.
All right. Okay, just looking here to see about something here. Okay, good. We look like we're all good here. All right, so I'm gonna make you raise up here. So for the first 4 hours, let me make a dice roll here and see if we have anything going on. You know, I'm gonna grab physical dice so that way you guys don't see the numbers.
I didn't know that was a thing. Physical dice? What are those?
All right. Why did I click a button?
20?
That's
You got a nat 20, dude.
It's actually good for you guys either way. All right. So the first 4 hours go by. Rayvelyn, you actually don't see anything. You need a perception check from you, though.
I was hoping you were going to say that.
Oh, nice roll. You hear some shuffling and the crushing of stone coming from, let me see where on your screen you guys can see up to, this direction here.
For the 4 hours, do we, like, replenish anything?
Nope, you have to hit 8 hours.
You have to hit the full 8 to replenish?
Technically, after 4 hours, you replenish a short rest.
Because I hear something from that direction, can I move to that door and try to bolster that door?
Not a problem.
Thank you.
Rayvelyn, over here, if you look on your map, you see something moving around. You can't really see it very well, though. It doesn't seem to be leaving that area, though.
Over where?
I'll ping it again.
Okay. I was, like, really zoomed in.
You can zoom. You have control of your zoom. If you look on your map, you have that on the top right-hand corner. You have a zoom scroller.
I know, but I don't really use that.
You're fine. Yep, that's what you see. All right. And at this point, you switch out with Daniel.
Daniel can come in, but I'm not switching out.
All right. Daniel, you wake up after about 4 hours. Rayvelyn's a bear, so I'm going to need you to roll an insight to see if you can figure out what she's trying to say to you.
I'm staring intently in that direction. I'm kind of crouched a little bit with my head lowered, my paws facing inwards.
He's doing the hound point by the bear.
Lifting one leg, boing, with the nose straight out. No, you can get that he seems to notice something in that direction.
I'll send Professor Hoots to investigate.
Alright, give me one moment.
I'm still going to rest, but I just wanted him to have an interaction with me real quick.
Hey, that was a smart move, sir.
And who else but a bear?
All right. So what's Professor Hoot's moving distance and such? He's a normal owl, right?
Yeah. 60 feet fly. 120 feet dark vision. And he has advantage on perception.
So can you see through Professor Hoots? Like not. I know in game you can, but on the map, can you see what Professor Hoots sees?
Let me hold on. No.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do something tricky here real quick. See if it works.
Just don't you try to do anything tricky, Daniel.
Okay, now let me move Professor Hoots into a different area. Can you now see from Professor Hoots?
No.
Well, shit.
One second.
Trail rations, anybody? I got 2 big old bags of fucking beef jerky in front of me.
Alright, I see what I have to do.
Anyone got some sunflower seeds?
How about now?
Yes.
Can everyone
Sweet.
see from Professor Hoots or just Daniel?
I can't see anything.
Works. Awesome. Alright, so Professor Hoots flies. Tell me when to stop, okay?
Stop.
Alright. So what's Professor Hoots doing?
As long as he's within 100 feet of me, we communicate with each other telepathically. So I'm gonna have him tell me what's there.
Alright. The creature takes a look at in Professor Hoots' direction. Professor Hoots needs to make a charisma saving throw.
No. You might need another Hoots.
Oh no! Alright, I'm going to show you a picture, Daniel. And, let me see here.
We're kind of having a moment right now. My girlfriend just watched Predator for the first time,
Next.
Neat.
and I'm the black guy that's like, there's something in the trees.
Daniel, that's the last image you see before Professor Hoots falls out of the sky.
Just so you're aware, Curt, it showed it to me too. I don't know if that was your
It shows it
intention.
to everybody, because you already have it in your... Because you guys saw one earlier in the campaign.
Oh, okay.
I'll use my action to temporarily dismiss it.
Not understood.
Dismiss what?
Dismiss Professor Hoots, that way he doesn't get eaten.
Oh, so he like fell unconscious and then got pulled back.
He's
It's
not
a
pulled
part
back,
of
he's
the-
just gone.
Yeah, he's in a familiar pocket.
Oh, that's so cool.
Daniel,
Yeah,
he's going
I
to be in
cannot
that room
resolve
right now,
it
okay?
as a one act within my 30 feet.
Wow, that's really nice.
I don't want to make a new
So did
token or delete his token, so I'm just going to move him over there, okay?
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna immediately resummon him within 30 feet. So you don't even have to worry about that.
Alright, but it'll take you an hour to do it. But you're watching guard.
Did he die?
No, he didn't die.
Well, we did our reconnaissance.
It just takes an action then.
Oh,
since I
okay.
dismissed it.
Cool.
Yeah, that's the whole point of dismissing.
You did that, and I told you what I saw, and he told you what you saw. I am gonna go lay in front of that door.
No, I'm still doing stuff. Hold on.
Oh, so you need me here to do
Hold on.
stuff?
Well, if I want to talk to you, then yes. Considering like a second hasn't even passed yet.
A few seconds have passed.
In game, barely anything.
Not in game. So I resummoned Professor Hoots and I have him tell me what was there.
Professor Hoots looks at you and goes, I have never seen something like that, my master.
And I did see that image though.
Yes.
So I turn to Rayvelyn and tell her, hey, there's another one of those things there. That's not in the cage.
I'm gonna say that everyone. Well, Rayvelyn, you do remember the Umber Hulk that you guys saw in the cage at the bottom of the Stone Monks Monastery.
Oh, I do. And what exactly do you want me to do about it?
Growl like a bear.
Go at it full bore by myself? Sure.
Well,
I can't understand if you're saying you're fair.
Exactly.
Oh. You can make an insight check.
Warn the others since we're guarding them. Considering it's so close.
Daniel, from what you saw and what you can see where you are, it's not leaving that area. It seems to be scavenging those rubble piles. It looks to be that it's moved where Professor Hoots was, and he's looking through rubble, or it's looking through rubble, to try and find wherever Professor Hoots went.
Don't do that again.
Okay, I will go and wake up Party.
No!
Yep.
No! You're horrible.
If you wake up the party, they will not get the full 8 hours.
I got this.
Listen, I'm not saying that you guys should fight it or not. It might not notice you. I don't know.
I might know what's likely.
I'm not willingly withholding information from the rest of the group.
I'm gonna make a nature check. Survival. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do.
What's the survival check for?
I just want to know, since we've encountered it before, like what its natures are, so that I can further like anticipate what it's gonna do.
Umber Hulks are prodigious hunters of the Underdark. With a survival check, you know that they are known for tunneling and traveling via digging, and that they like to eat, I guess, fresh meat after stunning it with their eyes.
Right. I'm going to shift back into humanoid form. Not pat Daniel on the head, but he feels a weight. Please cover the eastern door and walk past him. Through the door, come back into the room. Nudge the dwarf. Come on, move over.
What?
It's okay, I got the door. And that's where I'll rest.
Alright, Daniel, while Rayvelyn is going to rest, what do you plan to do?
Can you put me in the room? Does the door go out or in?
Inward.
Alright, so Like right here. I'm gonna stealth.
Works for me.
And I'm gonna leave Professor Hoots right.
Now, how do you want Professor Hoots to stay? Do you want him flying? Do you want him sitting on the ground? What do you want him to do?
He's gonna be patrolling in a circle. Like,
Over there? Okay. Yep.
he has the dash action, so he can move 120
yeah, eat it, honey.
feet with his flying.
Go for it. Yeah, have it. Okay. So I'm gonna leave Professor Hoots there so you can see what's going on around Professor Hoots. He's flying up higher than he normally would because you can feel he is afraid of this creature because one look from it stunned him earlier. You see the Umber Hulk walk forward from where he is. He doesn't seem to notice Professor Hoots as he walks and he starts going up to the corpses of the people you guys killed earlier and starts eating their bodies.
Alright. So I'll have him fly. I'll have him keep to the shadows, and I'll have him stealth.
Alright.
Owls are really good at that.
You know what? I was
Yeah,
gonna say the Umber Hulk has perfect dark vision, but that owl is fucking gone.
Well, dark vision is cool, but they only see in black and white.
I do believe that is older versions of D&D.
No, it's
No,
forever.
the new one is black, white, and shades gray. The older one was they could actually discern different colors. It was like predator vision.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always thought Underdark creatures saw more towards what they described in the Driss books, where it was like thermal vision.
Yeah, that's the old version.
Neat.
Neat. Yes, neat.
I want to peer out the door.
Okay.
Negative vision.
There goes Daniel soloing a fucking Umber Hulk.
So, as an intelligent person, can I deduce that he's pretty much gonna come right up to the door now, since the trail of corpses leads right here.
It might take him time to eat these bodies. He might get... You don't honestly know what he's going to do. He can't fit through those doors easily. And you guys have found rotten food and stuff, or what appears to be rotted food and stuff, in this stall earlier in the game. You weren't there for that, Daniel. So this thing's eating dead bodies, so... I guess make an intelligence roll, or nature roll for me real quick.
I'll do nature.
You can assume that if it wanted to get in that room with its burrowing abilities, it could have been in there anytime it wanted. That being said, it obviously does not want to be in that room right now, or anytime recently, because there is rotted food in there.
There's rotted food in this room.
Yeah, there's not much, not a large amount, but there is rotted food. It looks like some of the cultists might have been using it for,
I'm just worried because, like, this is clearly a cookie trail leading right to us.
Could be.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
I cannot tell you how or how not to think. But we're going to say that he spends the next 3 hours eating these bodies. The ones up to the cloaker. Before the cloaker.
Okay. We spent 3 hours doing that, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I definitely heard. Have Professor Hoots keep an eye on it, though.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're going to keep hiding in the room and using Professor Hoop's vision, because if you stay outside of that room, he will see you, and we will have to make checks and have combat.
I was just popping my head out before.
I know.
And then I'm going to use Professor Hoots to keep an eye on it.
Alright, let me just make one more roll here. Okay. During the last hour, an unfortunate cultist wanders down this hallway as the Umber Hulk is there. Almost silently, the Umber Hulk stares at the creature, at the cult member. The cult member drops to the ground, and the Umber Hulk eats him alive, gnawing from feet up. The Umber Hulk stays within this area, though, as the 8 hours ends.
So, is he still where he is on the map?
We're going to move him over here more.
Okay. Then, when the 8 hours is over and everyone's waking up, I'm going to warn them about the Umber Hulk.
Yep, everyone, you will return to max HP. You have all your spell slots and abilities back.
There's an Umber Hulk right outside. I'm whispering, that's already.
Well, that's quite unfortunate.
He's on the right side of the statue. I had Professor Hoots keeping an eye on it.
Alright, I'm back.
Rayvelyn, all you missed is everyone now has woken up, and Daniel has told the rest of the party about the Umber Hulk.
Okay.
Anyone got a plan of action? First of all, what do I know about Umber Hulks? That would be the real...
Well, I'm going to give you a knowledge nature with advantage.
I didn't go at exactly 4 hours, so am I woken up now, or am I still in my meditation?
Will be more realistic than game terms. Slightly out there. Rondal, you know that they are hunters of the Underdark, that being seen by them can rattle your mind, and that they are well known to be like apex hunters in the Underdark. Also, they dig through the ground.
Ew.
Do I know if they're stupid?
You know that they are not. I mean, they're not geniuses, but they're not dumb either.
Can I be a wyvern yet?
I am literally working on that today. Don't worry, I've been working on it all day.
I don't worry about you, man. You work as hard as you can. It was a joke. I'm sorry.
Okay. So they're not particularly stupid.
You guys have your spells back?
Yeah.
You don't look like a Florida raisin? California raisin?
That's correct.
As Rondal sleeps, you can see his vitality slowly return to him.
So we regained our spells.
Yep, all your spell slots and all once per long rest abilities are back. So Rondal can teleport, and that's about it. That's the only once per day I think of.
And Rayvelyn got her short rest abilities back?
Yep. It's only 1 hour for short rest, so.
Wait,
Sick. 1 hour?
Yep, a short rest is 1 hour.
Oh, damn. I was at that door for way too long.
Alright, so, game plan.
Here until it goes away.
It probably won't go away, Bjorg.
Professor Hooch, you see it dig underneath into the ground.
It's going underground.
Do you yell that? Do we need a perception check?
Yeah. I say it out loud to everybody.
Alright, I say we need to move our feet quickly.
Or not move your feet?
I don't want to fight an Umber Hulk in this small little area. We need to be out in a bigger area.
If you walk without rhythm, you won't attract the worm.
I'm gonna go out into the hallway.
Alright.
I'll follow.
This one right here, I can't put myself through the door.
If you're gonna move, we all have to move, or we're all gonna die.
Thank you.
And yours, which way are you going?
I'll move down out the door.
Good thinking, viewers.
Pressure's coming.
Well, baby.
So we either fight the Umber Hulk now, or we have a chance of it surprising us from behind. As we dungeoneer through here.
Stand fast.
Okay, so
I think we're gonna wait.
I'm about to get real heavy.
I'm gonna get into another position.
Yours, as you start walking, you see a crumbling of dirt around your feet.
No!
I need a dexterity saving throw.
I need to Hulk out.
And that's
Thank
the
you.
day yours die.
Curt, you did say that everybody kind of already had an idea of what their next character was going to be.
I have said that literally every player has come to me and goes, so, if my character dies, ...
We know what happens. Murder Town, population, our game.
Alright. The Umber Hulk bursts from the ground. You hear a screeching noise from its mandibles. As you see a claw reach for you, Bjorg.
Gross.
Block it. Block it.
Eat it.
Put it in your mouth and bite down on it.
What's your AC, Bjorg?
16 at the moment.
Its claw
You know what?
slams into you, scraping and
Oh,
throwing
great.
you 5 to 10 feet away. You take 10 points of damage.
That was bad as I thought.
And we will be rolling initiative.
Hell
Umber
yeah.
Hulk got advantage and rolled a 23 already, so I had to make its first attack. Because there is no surprise round in 5e.
It got an advantage.
Do you want Boots to have his own initiative or have him go on my initiative?
Hoots can go on your turn. He can't make active attacks, so...
Yeah, that's what I was figuring.
God. I'll go last. With yours.
Wow, Rondal actually almost beat the Umber Hulk. I almost had to apologize.
Is it public knowledge to avert your eyes?
No one has said it.
Can I make a nature?
You already did. You know not to look in its eyes.
Fuck balls. Did somebody else do
Rondal knows
knowledge
not to
on
look.
it?
I believe you, Rondal, and Daniel made the checks.
In my character's backstory, I did have dealt with the Underdark before.
But you haven't made any nature or knowledge checks against it, sir.
Rondal, I think, had the most narrative on its background when he made his check. So, somebody please.
Well, it is Rondal's turn. Also, for some reason, when you guys woke up, you were unable to wake Kane.
Perfect.
Can I? So is this space for?
Right
You're
there
cutting out.
is free.
Okay. He's a large-sized creature, yeah.
He is a large-sized creature.
Okay. I'm going to.
Move through my square.
That you can.
You tickled my belly.
I'm gonna go there, and I know these things are pretty tough, so I'm gonna cast the spell.
All right.
I lied. I'm not going to do that. Oh, yes, I am.
This is chess, man. You moved your piece.
Yeah, I didn't take my finger off it, though. Different ass. I'm gonna cast True Strike on Bjorg.
That's cantrip. Yes, sir.
That's a nice bet.
And that's gonna be it for me.
Did you have an action?
That is an action.
Yep, the True Strike was my action.
God fucking damn it. I thought cantrip was a fucking bonus action.
Not automatically. Rondal, I needed I believe it's a charisma save.
I forgot to say that I was gonna put my shield up in front of my eyes. That was dumb.
At least it's charisma. Ooh.
He doesn't have charisma.
He's a paladin. He actually does, but not that good. I mean, +5, but it's Rondal's highest stat.
No, it's not.
Yeah, charisma's not my highest stat. My highest stat is actually
Dex.
True enough. All right. Unfortunately, Rondal, on your next turn, I will be rolling a dice to see what you do.
Okay.
Your brain goes all wonky. You feel a cloud wrap around your mind. Daniel, your turn.
Alright. Well, Professor Hoots will use the help action on me. And my bonus action, use the help action on Rayvelyn.
Wait, Professor Hoots gets... Oh, alright, you can use the help action. The whole action. Right.
That's his action. I'm gonna move.
You can move through me. You don't have to move around me.
I know. I want to be over here though.
1,
That's cool.
4.
I'm gonna shoot him with a bow.
All right. Immediately when you look upon him, you have to make a charisma saving throw.
No. When he looks upon you.
When a creature starts to turn within 30 feet of the Umber Hulk and is able to see the Umber Hulk's eyes, the creature must immediately make a DC 15 saving throw.
Yeah, but can he see his eyes?
The Umber Hulk did it to Rondal. Daniel is in direct line of Rondal.
Yes. And deeply
You
doodly.
measure me out if I'm in 30 feet. I don't know where the ruler is.
Yep.
Okay. Oops. Sorry, I didn't know it worked that way.
It's all good.
Daniel, your mind is covered in a fog.
I'm gonna use my lucky.
All right.
Damn it.
Well!
I have an advantage from Professor Hoots.
You do have advantage from Professor Hoots. You are fine, Daniel.
Alright, so am I still allowed to shoot it or no?
You are still allowed to shoot it.
Okay. I got 12.
Does not pierce it. The arrow pings off his chitinous shell.
Alright, so I'm gonna hide my eyes with my cloak.
Thank you, Daniel. Rayvelyn, you're up.
This is about to get fun. I step over Bjorge. I'm gonna push this asshole. How far can I push him? Like, what is that roll?
It's a athletics versus an athletics, and you can shove them 5 feet.
5 feet ain't gonna do shit.
That's correct.
Well then, I might as well attack the asshole. Called shot face. And I rage.
There we are. Bonus action rage. All right. All right. Your claws scrape against its chitinous hide, unfortunately not scratching it deep. But when you bite in, you hear a crack as the chitin snaps underneath your jaws.
I'm not letting go.
I need you, my good sir, to make a charisma saving throw.
That's horrible. Why would you ever make me do that kind of save?
Because you have made eye contact with the Umber Hulk.
Yeah, but I'm kind of biting onto his face.
Uh-huh.
It's about as close gets.
Mm-hmm. Bjorge, you're up, my good sir. Bjorge, you are attacking the Umber Hulk. I need you to make a charisma saving throw. Bjorge, you can no longer attack the Umber Hulk.
Yay!
Instead,
Hooray!
you stand perfectly still, doing absolutely nothing. As a cloud covers your mind, you're unable to think.
That's all I can do then.
You'll get a saving throw on your turn. So far, Daniel has had the right idea.
Hide.
No, he specifically said, I hide my eyes from the Umber Hulk.
Pot shot and hide.
I'm a rogue.
You can
Yes,
tell
but
me...
no one discussed with us about the eyes, so...
Yeah. No,
I
no,
don't- I
you
didn't
made the
do-
right decision, George. For your character, you made the perfect decision.
Hey, hold on just a second, guys. I have a spider in my room the size of my fist, and I need to kill him.
Punch it!
Oh, sweet. A dock spider? Oh, man, tell me what kind of spider it is. That's just awesome. First kill it, and then tell me what kind of spider it is.
Is it literally the size of your fist, or are you exaggerating?
He doesn't exaggerate.
See, that's another reason not to go to Vermont.
No, they're down here, too. We got snakes and fucking lizards and shit, too.
Or Florida now.
Fuck Florida. I actually have like 4 geckos that live in our house, and they eat, you know, random bugs that fly in our house.
See, that's
They're
badass.
fucking
I have a pet
adorable.
gecko.
I'm back. That was scary. It was like reaching out for my foot and stuff.
You got him, right?
Oh yeah, he did.
How'd you kill him?
For your foot?
Was it a critical strike?
Smite.
No, but seriously, how'd you kill him?
I just smashed him between a couple bottles.
Bottles of what?
Oh my god. Rayvelyn! The Umber Hulk reaches his claw towards you, scraping across your side. You take 13 points of damage. Its mouth
Awesome.
then latches onto your arm, pulling it out of its socket almost, dealing another 13 points of damage.
Woo. Big boy.
Well, that's not fun.
Rondal, you need to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Rondal, you break free of its control. You now know that game turn. At the start of your turn, you may declare that you are not looking at the Umber Hulk. If you do, you'll have disadvantage on your attack rolls, but you will not have to make the saving throw.
Wasn't that a fine one?
That being said, you also know that if you catch its eye again, even though you've broken it this day, you will still have to make the save. This is not a once per day thing.
Okay. Do I know if there's a way to break my comrades out of the confusion?
Intelligence check.
I roll it as a save, but I don't have a bonus to it.
No big deal. I'm going to say
Shake him clear, shake him clear.
if you take an action to shake them, they will get a save with advantage.
Okay. Curt, in the Explorer's Pack, there's a bottle of oil for a lantern, correct?
There is.
I'm going to take that out and throw it at the Umber Hulk's eyes.
Okay. Now, I'm going to let you know you have not declared to me that you're not looking at it.
That's correct. I understand.
Okay. So, make the throw, and then make the charisma save.
Okay.
Oh man, that's clutch.
Only because you had the critical. If you didn't have the critical, I would have made you make the save first.
Yeah, whichever way it happened, it's kind of like one of the only options I can think of right now that would stop him from gaze attacking everybody, because I can't fight him alone.
You won't.
Umber Hulks are not to be fucked with, man. They are hardcore enemies.
Sorry.
Fucker was mumbling around in some rubble.
Curt?
You're basically at point blank.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to use my Channel Divinity and use Guided Strike and give myself an extra +10 to that roll.
Okay. Yep, you smash the oil into him. Right on his head. You can't openly see if it's having effect on his eyes because of them being multifaceted and alien to you. But we'll have to see.
Okay. Then that will be my turn.
Yeah, make a Christmas save, my good sir.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
You're fine.
Boner. I mean bonus. Sorry. God.
Daniel, make a Christmas save to wait. Did you make you made your save because you had advantage?
Yeah, I made the save last time.
Yep, you made the save last time. So, what are you gonna do?
Help action on Bjorge.
All right. I assume you're declaring Mr. Hoots avoids eye contact his entire turn. I'm gonna give you that one this turn.
Yeah.
Next turn, you gotta make sure you tell me, okay?
Okay. So I wasn't doing anything involving him. I wasn't sure if I had to.
Yeah, if he's within 30 feet of the Umber Hulk and he can see the Umber Hulk, the Umber Hulk can see him, then he gets hit by the eye thing. And the Umber Hulk doesn't take an action to do that. It just automatically happens.
It's like a flash of yellow eyes and then everything just
My bonus
freezes.
action is the dash action. And I am not looking at the Umbrella.
All right, thank you for declaring that.
Okay. So now I'm going to shoot him.
Yep. Now this turn you will get disadvantage because you were not looking at him this entire turn.
No, I'm looking at him now. I just wasn't looking at him when I was moving.
Okay. You know
Just
what?
wanted me to
I'm
declare.
okay with that. The rules doesn't say that you can't do that.
Yeah, within 30 feet and such.
Well, now I'm not within 30 feet, which is why I moved over here.
That's why he ran the fuck
Absolutely.
away.
Yeah. Get me the fuck out of here.
With a critical strike.
Yeah, fuck you.
Daniel, do me a favor. I need
Yeah.
you specifically to roll a D100.
Third.
That's not good for me. Alright. Awesome. I had an idea and I decided that if you rolled under a 50, since it's not good for me, it would go off.
Right.
Daniel pulls an arrow back. As he launches it from its bow, it strikes the lantern that the dwarf is holding up here. The arrow passes through the lantern, now lit aflame. Using the
Like
ricochet, it hits into the oil Rondal had tossed onto the Umber Hulk.
I like that.
What else?
He deals the extra damage, and it lights the Umber Hulk's face on fire.
And we are unaffected?
No, well, the effect's still in effect on you, but all charisma saving throws due to the gaze will have advantage.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
so I got a 1 in that one of my rolls. I'm gonna re-roll that with the halfling ability.
Halfling luck. Alright, so that 1 becomes a 4, so that 3 becomes a plus 3, so 6.
Yeah. Halfling.
Thank you, Daniel.
27. For 28, 9 total damage.
Kick its ass.
Rayvelyn, you, my big bear friend, has to make a charisma saving throw with advantage.
Sweet. I mean, bad because it's charisma.
"15 beats. You break free of the
Sweet.
Umber Hulk's hold. What are you doing?
I'm gonna beat its ass. I'm still raged.
You are still raged. Because it hasn't gone a full turn without you attacking.
I'm gonna be AFK for a quick second.
That's fine. Alright. Your first strike glances off its chitin. Once again, you bite into the same spot again, dealing 7 points of damage. Now, you did not look away from it, though.
Nope. I am very intent
So that, my friend, is another save.
on my next round or on the same round. 2 saves.
On the same round. One was the break free. This one is because you didn't clear that you were looking away from it.
So every round you need to make 2 saves.
If you fall under its control. If you don't fall under its control, it's 1 save per round.
Well then.
If you declare that you're not looking at it, you get disadvantage in your attack rolls, but then you don't have to declare that you are, that you don't have to make the charisma saves.
Business.
Yeah, business.
It's business. It's business time. When I'm done my socks, you know it's business time.
Be yours.
This Hulk's on fire!
Am I still in my confusion?
You are, but you get a charisma save with advantage.
Well, I'm glad I had advantage.
You have a -1 to charisma?
Yeah, it's my dump stat.
Are
He's
you,
a dwarf!
Are you farting and slobbering? Oh wait, you're a dwarf. Never mind. Never mind.
Oh no.
Viewers, I'm so sorry. I get to roll 1d8. I rolled an 8. What's that do?
You can roll these nuts, how about that?
Hey, that's your DM, sir.
Tapes and
How's that?
CDs. You can tape my dick to your forehead so you can see these nuts.
Hey, Bjorge, what weapon are you using?
Why?
Can you roll it?
Not anymore.
What?
Can you roll 1 weapon attack with the weapon you're using? Hey, Rayvelyn, does that beat your AC?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, Bjorge, roll for damage. Rayvelyn, take 4 bludgeoning damage because your rage.
Yay!
As Bjorge pulls back his mace, screams something unintelligible in Dwarvish, and slams into your side with a mace. them all.
I look at him. I know it's not his fault. But I budge him a little bit with my shoulder.
I know it's not his fault, but damn, that hurts!
Well, it doesn't. So. It's like swatting flies.
Stolen my whiskey.
Your AC still a 13 right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is while I'm in bear.
Fair enough. Its claws scratch into you. Now, I am doing the cut in half thing for you, okay? Dealing,
That's fine.
8 points of slashing damage.
Cool. I use another expenditure of my wild shape to retain form and go back to full health in this form.
Wait, what? Whoa, how's that happen? What the hell?
That's what Sage Advice said. You can use an expenditure of it to go back into the same form instantaneously.
I'm gonna have to look at that real quick. Give me 2 seconds.
It's kind of the whole point of expenditures.
Curt.
Yes.
Cambot has been looking at the Umberhold thing for a little while now.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's cool.
I forget that it has that screen.
Damn Moonbow. It's just too sexy.
It's an Umberhold party.
Brother's dream.
Yes.
Oh, he woke up! Oh, thank God!
Where the fuck have you been?
Carving pumpkins with the kids.
That's really awesome. But can you murder town this thing for us, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not going to tell you to do it, but somebody better roll initiative.
If you avert for...
Yeah, it's still all loading up.
Okay, I'm just not finding where you can instantaneously expend something to keep that form.
Just pop me out and I'll send it to you later. Just don't worry about it.
Sorry, I'm just reading the rules.
It's not in the rules, it's in Sage Advice.
What's sage advice?
Sage Advice is where people ask questions to the people that wrote the books about shit that is not really explained, and they explain it. Okay, silent room.
Sorry, I'm just looking at it. The only reason I wonder...
Just play the goddamn game. Like, I will pop out. That's fine.
Jeff.
I don't
Number one?
care. I'm just telling you that. Like, let's just play the
Jeff,
damn game.
Please stop being aggressive. I'm curious. I'm taking 2 seconds. Calm down, bud. Please.
I was trying to help you and say that we should just play the game.
I understand. But I've never seen something like that, so I was just wondering, okay? Okay. Its mandibles hit you and deal you 16 more points of damage. This is why it's important. Because I think you only have like 30-something health.
How much damage?
13.
Oh, 13.
Oh Jesus, it's a fucking audio file. Rondal, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna attack.
Okie dokie.
I don't have advantage for anything, do I? Because it's uninspired and...
No, you don't get an advantage on the attack roll.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna turn that into a smite.
All right, awesome. Wow. The smite. Jesus. All right. For 15 points of damage. Okay.
And that'll be me, good sir.
Thank you, sir. All right. Let me see here real quick. Daniel, you're up.
Alright. So, professionals will not be looking at them first.
You're out of 30, so you don't. Oh, for the hoops won't be looking. Awesome.
Yeah. Help action on yours.
Okie dokie.
And I will shoot Mo.
That hits. For 11 points of damage.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, Kane, you wake up. You guys had agreed to take an 8-hour nap, basically. Kane had an issue and could not wake up. We're going to say inner turmoil and visions that we talked about earlier.
That's a big 10-4.
So edgy.
Can I get moved out of that room?
Yes, you can. Kane, as you walk out of the room, you see a extremely large bug creature that you have seen once before. The party seems to be in battle with it.
I cast Quarterstaff.
Okay, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
I love that saying.
You are fine, actually.
Of course.
Your quarterstaff slams against its chitin, unable to damage it.
10-4.
Your fist hits the same armor. Extremely durable. That one, on the other hand, let's see how much damage you deal. Well, Kane, welcome to the game. How do you want to do this?
Oh,
Really?
I kill it?
What the fuck? Are you fucking shitting me?
Good on Kane.
Isn't that always the way it is? Just fucking strolls in, he's off smoking and joking, and then casts quarterstaff, and then things fucking roll over.
The fuck?
I'm gonna run up it, grab it by the inside of its mouth, and tear its head from its jaw, and then land and be like, "Sorry guys, I was sleeping."
All right. Yeah, no, it's dead. It's very dead.
Yeah.
Okay, Kane. So, did you have time to watch that YouTube video I sent you?
Yeah. I saw about the not stacking temporary.
So the only change we're doing to that is that when you are in good form, your Wraps of Sin will continue to stack the 1 instance of 5.
Okay.
So you'll have your life drain plus up to 5.
Nice. That would be
Because I don't feel that, like, you know, what's your life drain? 1d10?
No, it's just
Just 7?
it is it's hit dice equal to my wisdom modifier plus my monk level.
Yeah, I don't feel like, even at level 20, that'd be a maximum of 30 HP, and that's not broken.
No.
We loot the corpses.
Well, you already looted the corpses? The Umber Hulk
We loot them again.
is an Umber Hulk?
Yeah, but the Umber Hulk ate the corpses that had the stuff on them.
Yeah, but that doesn't give it new stuff.
But I'm in his poop chute.
I mean, if that's where you want to be, that's a little awkward, Rayvelyn.
Not for a druid.
Fair enough. Biors, you are able to snap out of the mind control after the Umber Hulk is killed.
Because Kane step up sidekicked that thing in the head and it rolled off.
That he did.
I need a drink.
I still have bottles of brandy if you would like some.
Bjorn, you just woke up.
It's
Yeah.
5 o'clock somewhere.
It's like, he is a dwarf.
I'll drink with you, sir.
Alright, so after felling the Umber Hulk, where would you guys want to go?
The adventure is out there. I would like to go southwest. But I'm drinking with Biorge. We have bottles of brandy to finish.
Daniel, get us got ahead.
Sure. Which direction are we heading?
Pick one. I think Rayvelyn said southwest, so let's try that.
Okay.
The Umber Hulk had nothing, not even some like really nice armor plates to harvest.
Well, you can make a survival check to see if you can harvest any of its body parts or anything. Like
Am I the only one?
That you guys can always do.
Sick. I love beasts.
Oh, Daniel, I think Rayvelyn meant this way, right?
I rolled in that 20.
I mean,
I didn't see that
southwest.
point. Gotcha.
Nat 20. Now, if you have some way to transport it, you're able to get a decent amount of this thing's chitin off of it, and you're also able to remove both of its eyes. Surprisingly, the fire didn't damage them severely.
Well, I do have monstrous build, and I can carry 3 times the load as anyone my size.
Hey, Druid. Why don't you roll around in his blood?
That's a valid question.
Alright, that way is completely updated.
Well, no, you see, I'll tell you what you see there, okay?
No. Okay.
The freestanding buildings in this part of the city are little more than crumbling shells and heaps of rubble. Deep holes split the cobblestone streets and buildings wide open. Walls turn to rubble. Motes of dust float in the air, and in the silent gloom, you can see the scratching where the Umbra Hulk had marked the stones.
I'm gonna have Professor Hoots just fly through the houses and look around for anything.
Okay. Rayvelyn, are you going to try to dip your blood in the Umbra Hulk's blood? Your cloak in the Umbra Hulk's blood?
Hell no.
Smart move.
That fucker's an asshole.
Also, side note, you did get blood on your cloak. It didn't absorb it like it did some of the other creatures. Remember, I said it doesn't work on sentient beings.
Oh, right. Wasn't thinking about that, but yeah, I got some blood on there.
You bit it.
Yeah, I bit it in the face.
Any doors, treasure chests, anything like that?
No treasure chests, but there are items and things in the rubble. Professor Hoots just can't dig through it.
Right
Well,
on.
it's a dead end over here, but there might be stuff in the rubble.
Okay, let's take a look. Bjorn, you're made out of rubble.
Alright, I'll give you each a investigation over there. You don't have to move your tokens.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna have Professor Hoots help me to give me advantage.
Okay? We're gonna see
If
what
anyone
everyone
is
rolls
near me,
first.
I'll use guidance.
Alright, and Bjorge?
No one's near me, so they don't get the +3.
Well, I'm just saying nobody has to move, so you can give technically anybody you want. Okay. Rondal. You find a metal rod with what appears to be some dwarven runes written into it.
Ooh. You didn't see.
Let me see here. Rayvelyn, you are able to find what appears to be a miniature anvil with etchings that appear to have the image of Moradin drawn into them. And between Daniel, the Brothers Dream, and Bjorge, the three of you are able to collect in total 92 gold pieces.
Somebody write that in their log.
Yeah, mine was a 16, right?
Yep. That's why between the three of you got that much gold.
Cool.
Bjorn, you come over here and take a look at this for me, please.
You see that the ends of the rod, as you pull it out of the rubble, appears to be two horses. With a button at one end.
I'm gonna walk over there, and because I know Bjorn's just coming over there, and I know that this is some dwarven ass shit.
What are these ugly creatures with 4 legs?
You've never seen one before?
I've seen them in passing. They're just strange is all.
They
Anyway,
pulled your cart at the start of the adventure.
Yeah.
that doesn't mean I liked it.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna take the rod and walk over to Bjorn.
Bjorn, like I said, upon closer inspection, one of the horses has a button on its forehead.
A button, huh? What
Yep.
do the
What do you do?
What do the runes say?
It says, I defy all, including gravity.
Interesting. Just from that description, you push the button, and you'll either float, or you can move faster. That's just a guess.
Those are two very opposite things. I'm going to try to make a knowledge arcana.
Go right ahead. You have no idea.
Perfect. I press the button.
Awesome. Immediately the rod stops moving when in your hand.
Oh, okay. I just tug it.
Does not move.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I know what this is.
I will send you the item profile.
I hit the button again.
It moves around freely.
Oh,
Somebody's getting this as an enema later.
Oh, shit balls. Oh, it's a great climbing tool, bro. Immovable rod. Shit, yeah, that thing's awesome. I love those things. You need like 2 of them, or 3 max. You can get it anywhere, anytime, any place.
you could have put it in front of the door.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
We could have put it in front of the door.
Yeah, you could trip anybody up anywhere, anytime.
Did you see what
It's
what the strength save on it is to move it?
Yeah, 30.
Shit balls.
I couldn't make that on my life.
Alright, but you guys have found the immovable rod. So that kind of is the reward for beating the Umber Hulk.
Mr. Dwarf, sir, could you tell me what this is? I show him the anvil.
Alright. Your eyes go wide almost instantly, Bjorg. You know that anvil is made of electrum.
Oh, balls. Okay,
you get
so
a
there's like
little bit of a dwarf boner over it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, all of a sudden there's a ping off Bjorg's codpiece.
I hand it to him immediately. You seem to have a magnetism to it. It means nothing to me.
Etched on top, written in Dwarven, you can see that it is funeral rites.
Oh, this is very valuable.
Make
Also-
a intelligence check. Since they took a praise away. Your rough estimate is that it's somewhere worth between 100 and 300 gold pieces.
That is a very rough estimate.
Hey, you rolled a 6. What do you want me to do?
Also, it's gonna be pretty hard to find somebody that's gonna buy an electrum anvil.
A miniature electrum anvil.
Can I sense if it's magical or not?
For me, it's a regular assassin.
You'd have to make some sort of arcana check or anything. You have no idea if
What?
it's magical or not.
What's with my low rolls tonight?
It happens.
Can I make an arcana?
Of course.
I will aid him.
You get advantage.
Sweet.
No idea if it's magical or not. It doesn't look magical.
Yay!
Well, it has funeral rites, and also has sentimental value to me because of it being my people. Thank you for giving it to me.
Daniel,
You
I
are
might
true.
want to hold on to it.
Yeah.
you can tell that it is not magical.
It's not magical.
Electrum is electrum.
How big is it?
It's a miniature anvil. It's more of a
Monopoly piece?
no. It's a little bit larger than that. Like for Daniel, it would be ankle high. For you guys, it's not that large. It's only about maybe 6 inches tall.
It's a doorstop.
Yeah, it's probably a place probably full of money, and this was someone's decoration.
Nah, son, I got the doorstop.
Fair enough.
I got the doorstop.
So, where are you guys going?
Good find, Daniel. Seems like you have a bit of luck for, well, pretty much everything. Care to continue?
I'm told that often.
Okay, so that's this. So this door that's right here, Curt. Have we been in there?
You have not?
Nope.
I get Daniel's attention and I point at the door.
Okay.
You want me to go inside?
All right.
Yeah, walking.
Daniel, you see another abandoned shop. This one looks thoroughly ransacked, though.
It looks like an old shop. Pretty ransacked. I'll look around, investigate, see if anything was left behind.
Okay.
I'm going in there.
Alright, yeah. Oh,
Got a 7.
alright. Not able to find literally anything. It looks like even the stones have been moved around and shuffled around. So just so everyone doesn't need to be entered in the door, it's just a 3 square space with a bunch of rubble inside.
Okay, cool.
If there's with this area, if something's important, I will let you guys know. Or I'll let you know that there's something there. Then I'll move you into the room.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, we just see doors and we're like, we need to go in everywhere.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're supposed to explore everything.
Have we been in here?
Nope.
Nope.
But I'm gonna let you know that that it is the same thing. More discarded rubble.
Druid first. I'm going in everything. I don't care.
Boop. Boop. Boop.
So I guess we have 2 different options here. We can either go north or we can go east.
Well,
Man, my investigations are horrible.
you've done this room, this room, this room, and if you guys search these rooms, it's the same thing. Out of game knowledge, those were the areas the cloaker could have appeared. Were all the abandoned store shops. You have not gone to these doors. To the south, you have the pyramid still, and then that way you guys have more doors and stuff to explore.
Oh, okay. Then let's do these doors over here then. Everybody in
Okay.
agreement?
The double doors?
Yeah. Let's just get that out of the way so that way we've got everything in this area, and then we'll just fire off toward the pyramid.
The Dumbledore?
Stop it.
Okay, as you guys approach the doors, you see gigantic stone doors covered in twin reliefs of dwarven gods. In profile loom 15 feet high. The dwarven gods bear somber expressions and formal regalia. The doors are spiked shut from the outside.
Standing point in front of the doors.
Yep. Bjorge, make a knowledge religion. Alright. You can recognize that these are the reliefs portray Dumathorian, the keeper of secrets under the mountain, and Memorath Duin, the watcher and finder of the trails. Dwarves but the Besmarian dwarfs revered these guys as watchers of the dead. Rayvelyn, you recognize them too.
We are in a fucking tomb.
Yeah, pyramid.
I wish to recognize them. Yeah.
Daniel, you cannot recognize him, unfortunately.
No.
I'm gonna ask Rayvelyn if it looks like there's anything of value in there.
Rayvelyn,
We
and
have to open
yours,
the
because of
doors
your
first.
knowledge of, well, yours because your knowledge of dwarfs. Rayvelyn, because of your knowledge of resting places. You can assume on the other side is a graveyard.
There's great riches, but also much peril.
I wouldn't be disturbing the tomb of dwarves.
I would like to take a look, but I would not want to disturb anything.
Alright, I need Rayvelyn and Bjorge, because you guys are right next to the door, right? Whoever's next to the door can make an investigation check. Oh, not 20. Well, either way, 19. 9, nope. Rayvelyn, you, after looking at how the wedges are, you need special tools to remove this, or a great feat of strength to open those doors.
I have special tools.
And I have a great feat of strength.
Strength. You would need blacksmithing tools to remove those wedges.
Never mind.
Yeah, I could move those wedges, but I ain't gonna.
I respect that. Who's next?
Shall we head north?
Alright.
Damn.
You guys see to the north a long hallway.
There's a boatlighter.
Daniel can see it.
I do see it.
Well, it's always good.
Bjorge, this looks very familiar to the hallway you spent almost half an hour walking down.
Ah,
Runes on the wall.
No? It just goes very, very, very far along. Because if you
haven't
guys
been-
go up and around the corner, you'll see it just twists and then heads off of the current map you're on.
yeah.
We haven't gone inside the pyramid yet, right?
You have not gone inside the pyramid, no.
We
Come on,
tried
Bjorge.
to. We couldn't.
Well, you tried on the left-hand side of the pyramid, to the first doors you came across.
Giving us clues, man. You're just giving us clues.
My vote is we try that before we move on.
Alright,
That's
let's
good.
do it.
I raise a hand to that.
Alright, everyone, if you want to proceed to the pyramid, please move your figures over to where I'm pinging before continuing to move.
I can't see where you're pinging.
We're
Way down
Rayvelyn
south.
and Bjorge
Okay.
now.
I got you now.
Rayvelyn and Bjorge. Everyone, as you guys cross the bridge, you can see that the water has reduced to a very small stream. And very shallow.
I want to go east. Very fast.
One moment.
I'm gonna make an investigation check when you get a second, Curt.
Go right ahead, make the roll.
was just trying to space out 60.
Okay, viewers don't move anymore, okay?
Got it.
You see a colonnade walkway that leads up to a step to the pyramid. Perched atop, you already saw about the gigantic creature on top of the pyramid.
What?
You already fought the wyvern.
Yeah, we saw that.
It was part of that description.
Oh, the wyvern. Oh, that was so cool. I had no idea that was there.
Can someone drag Cambot to where you guys are?
Shit, I suck.
Got it.
Perfect.
Yes, Lila.
Why can the Cambot see more than I can?
Because Cambot's for the viewers.
But Cambot shows me what stuff is.
It's not supposed to be.
It does.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah, I didn't even see that token right there with whatever that knight is in front of me, and the Cambot kind of.
Yeah.
Cambot has a better visual, has longer visual than you do.
But literally, I'm just on roll 20, and it's showing me everything.
That's weird. Shouldn't be doing that. Alright. I'll have to look at it later.
Yeah, I will just completely ignore that.
No,
and
you're supposed to see
try
that.
not to die.
You're supposed to see that at this point. I'm trying to get to the description for you.
That is awesome.
Cracked flagstones of ultramarine marble pave this plaza. An avenue to the east ends at a wall of fallen masonry and stone. To the west, a pillared colonnade stretches across the moat to the steps of the pyramid. In front of you, you see what can be described as a blue man wearing a turban and a set of clothing that is easier to say Eastern or Eastern influenced.
Is it Jesus?
Anyone can make a knowledge arcana real quick.
Anybody or everybody?
Anybody who wants to.
Arcana?
He's a no fucking dwarf, Bjorge.
Water dwarf.
Daniel, you recognize this as a Jin.
What's a Jin doing here?
Out loud.
Yeah.
He is, from what you can see, fixing the tiles.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
Go right ahead.
You're the least suspecting person in our entire group.
So, can I move like right up to here?
Yeah, though that blue area, as I said, is just blue aquamarine tile. It's not water or anything.
It's beautiful tile.
Yeah, I just want to be far enough away, like out of sword hitting range.
Rondal, are you chilling back there?
I'm gonna move down to where Bjorg is, I think.
Okay. The Jin looks up at you, Daniel. Goes, more of them. Wonderful. Gonna break more of the things I build, are you?
No, we're not here to break things.
That's a change. And he's taking the stone from the wall, piece by piece, transforming it into the aquamarine tile, and then putting it onto the ground.
Hi, I'm Daniel. What's your name?
My name is I am Tyr.
I am Tyr.
Ahtaytr.
That's hard to say. Can I call you Bob?
If it pleases you,
It does.
then you may do so.
What are you doing?
I have been compelled to repair this temple for forever, I guess.
That doesn't sound like something you want to do.
It is not something I wish to do. Do you have
Why are you doing
time
it?
for a story?
I love stories. I'm gonna sit down.
Centuries ago, Torrid Flametongue, king of the Besamir dwarves, passed a horn that could summon me once every 101 years. By the power of that horn, I was summoned to this realm and given but a single task: that the palace in the Dwarven city would be constructed by me. Unfortunately, when I took this task, I never stated how long I would be in service or when the city would be finished. This horn has been passed down from Dwarven king to Dwarven king, and then stolen by whoever has the horn. But I am compelled to forever build this city block by block until the blasted horn is destroyed.
That's sad.
So, to this day, I endlessly and forever will build this city by my own hands.
Can we hear this?
Oh yeah, you guys all can hear it. He's not very quiet.
What would release you from this?
If you destroyed the horn, I would be free of my servitude. Unfortunately, the one who lives in this pyramid now is in possession of it, but refuses to release me from my task. She says that it is fitting work for one of my kind.
I don't truly know what your kind are, nor do I care. However, do you have a problem with this? Sounds like a dwarf problem.
I'm interested in finding that horn.
Don't worry, Bob. We'll find that horn and release you from it.
If you do, I will give each of you an item. Have you ever heard of the bottled breath?
Yes.
Now, everyone can make an Arcana check to know if they know what bottled breath is.
Yeah, I actually know that outside of character, so I'll do in character. Okay, I do.
Anyone who rolled higher than a 10 knows that bottled breath is a bottle that contains air from the elemental plane of air. When you inhale it, you either exhale it or hold it. If you exhale it, you gain the effect of gust of wind. If you hold your breath, you will not need to breathe for 1 hour.
Oh, I did not know about that first effect.
And is this a one-time use?
It is a one-time use potion.
That sounds amazing. You
Well,
built
then.
this whole city, right?
I did.
Are there any traps or locks that we'd have to worry about inside the pyramid?
Not that I built, but I built the pyramid centuries ago.
So, my friend, I have a question for you.
Yes,
You're
Shadow.
compelled to repair all spots in this place?
I am to repair and continue to build.
Perfect. Then, if, say, we break something wherever that dwarven woman is, you would be compelled to at least come in the room, wouldn't you?
Unfortunately, that is not how it works.
Worth a try. So this door that's behind me leads to the horn that we're looking for, does it?
It will lead you to the temple inside, yes. I do believe she sits upon the top layer of that pyramid.
Well, lucky for you, we're people that seek lost things.
Hey,
Hey! Tagline!
Hey!
Alright. So what's the party gonna do now with this new knowledge?
I'm gonna go on the pyramid.
yeah.
Alright.
We all wanted to go in the pyramid. Now we are trying to go in the pyramid, and we're gonna fucking break into this goddamn pyramid.
Alright. So the door is open, and we're gonna take a 10-minute break real quick.
Perfect.
Yay! Someone gets the pee.
Wonder who it's gonna be.
Not
that
me.
being said, you guys have not much more left in this specific part of the campaign, so we're probably gonna hit the big bad fight tonight. Just give you a warning.
Don't meta me, dude.
I'm
Don't
not
matter.
meting you.
Did we level last time, or are we still the same level?
You are level 5, I believe,
Same
right?
level. We did not level up.
Okay, good.
It's about to get bad.
What is?
Hey, you guys fought a number hog, man. That was impressive. Those are CR5.
We slept that thing out of its fucking cradle.
They're only hard
Guys.
because you either get to have to make charisma saves every turn, or have to take disadvantage on your attack rolls, or run the fuck away.
No. You don't run away from that when you're in my class. You just slap it until it dies.
Alright, yeah. Jeff, if you could send me the link to that thing you were talking about, because all I could find was that they did say you can transform while in form. That you can wild shape again while in form. It doesn't say that you can do it as a free action, though.
Oh no, it's not a free action. But I will send you that thing.
Yeah, because it would be a bonus action to wild shape while you were still in form to re-heal yourself up. That you could totally do. But unfortunately, it hit you so hard it knocked you out of form.
Yeah, I did read something on Sage Advice that said that when you get slapped out of form, you can just expend one of your uses to continue.
Yeah, you'd have to send me the link on that one, because I don't have any reference point for that one, unfortunately.
I will try to find that. It's been like 3 months since I read it.
Yeah.
But I will go back to Sage Advice and try to give that to you.
Thank you, I appreciate it. If you can find it and it is like linked to an official D&D source, we'll totally go with that.
It's a Sage Advice.
Right, but Sage Advice, when I clicked on it, said right on it, an unofficial D&D website.
It's like answers from the 3 guys that write the rules.
Right, but is it by Dungeons & Dragons themselves? Is it like rule clarification by Wizards of the Coast, or I think that's who still makes it?
I said WOGC. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of their business.
Okay, as long as it's by as long as it's from an official source, I'm okay with it. That's the only thing, because there's a lot of websites out there from unofficial sources.
Yeah, no, it's literally from 3. Usually, all the questions are from 3 of the guys that write all the D&D books, and it's tags on their Twitter feeds and shit that they post on that. So
All right, cool. Yeah, as
they
long as you
they just drag it over, and they're like, "Yeah, this is a question that we got, and here we go." Everyone should read Sage Advice.
I do not have the time to read all that.
I know. I do that when I'm falling asleep. I'm like, oh yeah, 4 pages of Sage Advice. I'm like, oh man, that doesn't really apply to us, but that's really cool. That's really cool. That's really cool. It's back to back. It's really good.
Oh my god, they have answered like 1 billion questions on Wild Shape.
Yeah, they have.
I'm trying to look for that specific one, but they have asked, I'm like, Wild Shape, Druid, Sage Advice. Okay, there's 1,000. Wild Shape, Druid, Sage Advice, Keeping Form. And there's like 3 more in that. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, they answer a lot of questions. But, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I did read one of them where they said that you can maintain form as long as you just expend one of your uses. I was like, oh man, that kind of crosses the boundary of action economy. And it didn't make sense to me at the point, but they were trying to make druids really powerful.
Yeah, but by doing that
back then,
it breaks the system, because then you are literally just a health pool. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It didn't make sense to me. I was like, why would you do that to fucking break it? Like, why? Like, do you just want to run through the health of your fucking scout? Like, do you want to make them a scout? Like, what do you want to do? There's so much health. It was murder in my fucking brain, and I don't know. It was probably posted a year ago where that shit doesn't really matter anymore, and they have like 4 other books now. 4 other books out now.
All right, well that's ridiculous. I just read one of the rules things that is weird.
Well,
So, if you, let's say, a Moon Druid level 10 spends 2 wild shapes to transform into an air elemental, and then you keep that form for the next 5 hours, because you're allowed to. After 2 hours, you take a short rest, but does not drop wild shape. She has another couple hours to keep the elemental form. Question: when she takes that short rest, does she regain her uses of wild shape?
Yeah,
Yes, she does.
she does.
So she can maintain wild shape indefinitely as long as she doesn't get popped out.
Yep. Indeedly doodly.
I kind of like that, though. I think that adds a really interesting flavor, because there is inevitably going to be some characters that will want to stay as an elemental, and there are going to be some that want to... can you imagine, an orc druid that just never leaves being a boar or a dire boar?
No, you don't need that when you can become an elemental of any type.
So, no, a person put another debate question up. It says in the player's handbook that nothing more strenuous than eating, drinking, reading, and tending to wounds can be done during a rest. Does concentrating on your keeping your wild chip more strenuous than eating?
No. The answer is no.
I agree with the no. I would say you are correct. But I'm going to say, regardless of what we find out from them, for that thing, I'm going to say you hit 0, you pop out of form.
Okay.
I think it's fair.
Yeah, because keeping form and constantly being able to... What's the bearer's HP?
37.
That effectively makes you at level 5. What's your actual HP?
45.
Yeah, that makes you have over 150 HP. At level 5.
With one of 3 uses.
Right, but that gives you a total of 150 HP in combat. Without having the risk of popping out of form. Until your last 47 HP.
That's kind of the whole point of the...
Well, no. When you combine that with your barbarian abilities of rage, that almost
don't
doubles.
really have anything
I'm just saying, no.
with my barbarian.
When you rage, you take half damage from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So that effectively almost doubles that amount, making you almost have effectively 300 HP. And at level 5, I don't think there's anything I can create... anything reasonable I can make, unless I'm specifically targeting you, Jeff, to take you out.
Isn't that the point of making the druid barbarian?
At that point, there's no point of having any other characters in your party. I would have to focus literally all my damage on you, and then maybe be able to pop you out of form, and maybe get to your druid form, since you're taking half damage from almost everything. Unless it's a magical effect.
Well,
That's too
not
powerful.
fun at all.
I've also read that most DMs have banned barbarian druids from their games straight up.
Well, you're
From having that
kidding.
issue.
It's not hard.
Okay, the average level 5 lightning spell deals a maximum of 30 to 50 damage of a critical 70. That's one spell by the caster, and that is the highest level spell I can cast at a caster that is equivalent to your level. And that doesn't even get through... That gets through your first wild shape if we allowed you to do the whole wild shape stack thing. Do you see my problem here?
It's not a problem. You are a DM. You can do whatever you want.
I play by the rules, though.
I know. I'm
Technically,
gonna eat some beef jerky while you decide what you're gonna do with me.
It's not a decide. I say I'm just gonna stick with the you pop out of form if your form drops to 0 HP. That's all. That way, there's at least a turn or two of you. There's a possible round of combat of you being out of form.
That's good because I have to spend an action.
Yeah, exactly. Well, for you, it's a bonus action, isn't it?
It's a bonus action to shift, but I cannot rage and then roll in there unless I'm getting hit and other shit.
Yeah, exactly. It gives some what are you gonna say?
You know, I don't rage unless it's
a big bad guy. Oh yeah, well
shit.
that's good. That's a valid strategy, to be honest with you. If you raged every time we entered combat, you'd be out of rages real fast.
Yeah, I'm neutral. I'm trying to swat some shit when I know it's bullshit.
And personally, I think it was a great decision to rage against that Umber Hulk. Otherwise, you probably would have been killed.
Yay, hooray. Alright, we're gonna go on this fucking pyramid.
We got 2 minutes left. Chill, man. Chill.
Oh, we had a timeout?
Yeah, we were on that 10-minute timeout.
Alright, sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Curt.
We shall invade the pyramid.
Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah,
I love the clarification, dude.
I was
Come
was
on.
reading
Bring it
about
up.
and listening to shit. Apparently Sorkadins are not the most broken paladin combination. Apparently warlock sorcerers are.
Yeah, I was telling Rob that when he made his character, and he was like, "No, dude, I'm doing this," because he wanted to do like a role-playing thing.
Well,
And yeah, he definitely nailed the role-playing aspect of it. It was really nice.
yeah, warlock paladin apparently is really mean, but I don't think you can use their spell slots for additional smites.
Oh, that's tough. If you could, it would be better because Warlock gets their spells back faster.
Yeah, and I think that's why, is because warlock spells, even if you go like warlock sorcerer, you don't get to combine their spell slots like you would other classes. It's something weird about warlock.
Right, but also they get another. Hold on, let me get my player's handbook. There's something weird. So I played a Warlock Druid for a little while, and you can swap spells in between the two classes. There's a special rule for it.
Neat.
Certain warlocks get the spell smite though for their own spell list.
Yeah, I was telling Rob earlier, there is a literally Raven Queen warlock.
I've got too many shadow classes.
Yeah, agreed.
I've got all the shadow classes except that one.
The Raven Queen warlock is actually more of a necromantic warlock.
Yeah, that wouldn't fit being a Shadowkai because we fucking hate undead.
Yeah, but apparently the Raven Queen's okay with them, just not with you.
No, she's actually kind of not, if I remember correctly. I think it's because they're always trying to get... So Vecna and his forces are always trying to get into the Fortress of Secrets. So they're always having to fight undead.
Interesting. Yeah.
And she, in her portfolio, she does not have undead or anything. She is just death.
That's because she hasn't spoken it yet.
Yeah, that's true.
I find it interesting how with with the Raven Warlock, it their final ability is Finger of Death, which if it kills anything, it resurrects it. Well, sorry, turns it into a zombie.
I was I made an orc barbarian of a bear totem barbarian, and I got Finger of Death, and then rose and then fought the party and mercilessly slaughtered half the party.
That's so mean. But I believe it's like a 7th level spell. First off.
Yeah. Well, we accidentally pissed off a lich, so that happens.
Yeah, I was looking at 9th level magic, and it's all bullshit, and I don't like it. That when you can cast 9th level magic, it's also OP.
Yeah, it's kind of always been that way, but I like the fact that there are less 9th level spells, though.
Oh, I learned something interesting, and you guys might find it pretty interesting. So, okay, let's say Rob was a sorcerer wizard, right? And he was level 2 and 3. The highest level spell you can cast is the highest level spell known by one of your classes. But you can have higher level spell slots still. Like, let's say you don't know a 3rd level spell. But you have a 3rd level spell slot. You can still cast a level 2 spell using the 3rd level spell slot.
Yeah, that's what's kind of shitty about warlocks is because they only get 5th level, but they keep getting spells. So.
Oof.
But the cool thing is that if your DM is awesome, he's like, "Yo, I know you can't fill that slot, but I might have an adventure for you in your party where you have like a little offshoot, and you can have one of the spells like pick your top 5 spells, and I will give you that spell at that spell slot, and then you can cast that spell in that.
That's a big maybe on me, because that could be possibly game breaking, depending on how high level that spell is.
Honestly, I like playing warlocks. They're the stuff you can combine with their spells and their feats and their just natural abilities is already pretty powerful, even though they only can go to this level.
Warlocks are fucking dumb. Like, they are crazy powerful.
You know, and honestly, everything in D&D 5e has a good reason to be it, to be honest.
Yeah, even Bard is pretty good now.
Oh, dude, I love D&D 5e bards. They're so cool.
Bard is stupid powerful.
Even, Ranger is the weakest class, hands down, by the way. I have to say Ranger is the weakest class. But even
Yeah, I go to next class. Fuck you guys. If I die, it's my next class. I don't care.
Well,
Ranger, all the way.
They kind of really... I think they did that because Rangers were so good in the beginning. 3.0, they were pretty good.
But even
in 3.0
then,
they were, but 3.5 they were garbage.
Rangers can still be really cool in this. I like how there's spells that are designed specifically for Rangers. And only Rangers can take them.
Yeah.
I just never got behind Rangers being able to cast spells.
I mean, I guess the whole thing is that they don't actually cast... The way it looks like is that they're not actually casting spells. It's more like their trick shots with their bows or abilities with their bows, and they just have to use the spell system to get it to work properly for
You
them.
might as well be a fighter with a bow.
There's
100%.
That's just for regular shots, but with the spells, all of them are like, oh, it's a spell that makes the arrow different. That's all their ranger, their good ranger spells are, to be honest.
I can set a bow on fire.
Not setting on fire, but
the other other thing you could do is you could just go fighter champion and then just sit there and start doing trick shots that way.
But you don't get
disarm, trip.
What's the one where you put arrows on the ground and they just jump off the ground and start hitting people?
I'm not sure, bud.
There's a third level or fourth level spell for a second level spell.
I looked into this, by the way, since I'm going to go it at the end. There is a fighter arcane archer.
Oh, did they get access to the ranger spells?
No, but they get magical arrows that do crazy awesome things.
Because the fifth level,
fighter.
The fifth level ranger spell Barrage, you cover a 40-foot by 20-foot area with arrows, just completely basically, and deal I think it's 7 or 8 d8 damage plus 20.
Aside from rangers, fighters also have a build that is based on range as well, with their bows and stuff.
Fighter is the best ranger, and it will always be the best ranger.
Only downside is fighters can't get other than what's it?
Beetling arrows, grasping arrows, piercing arrows, sieging arrows, shadow arrows.
The only ranger I'd want to play is the pet ranger, because that's the only way in 5e technically you're supposed to get a pet.
The only one I would want to play is Gloomstalker.
Other than familiars. But the only combat pet you're really supposed to get in the game is if you go that one ranger class, the pet ranger.
Gloomstalker is disgusting. Gloomstalker can see through magical darkness, and if they're in darkness with somebody else that has dark vision, you can't see them.
Okay, let's finish our adventure,
Yep,
please.
let's go back now. Alright.
Bring it back to reality.
Oh, back to false reality.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys open the door, and yes, the door just opens this time.
What door? Where? I am further than anyone else in our room is. Oh, they're way back there.
The pyramid door.
Where the door is.
Fuck balls.
You can move yourself over where the group is.
Does the genie like us or not?
Yeah, the genie's not gonna do anything to you.
But
He's
the
offering
genie
you-
doesn't like us.
He's offered you a prize if you can free him.
He's a genie that gives bottles, baby.
Well, that is
I'm gonna
some
say it.
bullshit. That's bad.
I want the
So you
bottle.
said we can open the door freely, Curt?
Yep, I'm moving you guys in.
Yeah.
Jeff, what are you doing, dude?
Oh god.
Good luck, everybody. We're
I'm gonna put on murder pants.
2 men down. Yeah, let's have fun.
You're not 2 men down.
Curt, I cast Fireball.
Where's Kane?
Under Professor Hoops.
All right.
Where's George?
2 rows of pillars. Oh wait,
We're 2 men down.
Calm down.
I'm right above you, Jeff.
Yeah, he's there. I just stacked 2 tokens on top of each other.
Ah.
2 rows of
Sounds
pillars
better.
support the 20-foot high ceiling of this marble hall. The pillars are sculpted to resemble dwarfs locked in solemn stares. Each one clutches a stone axe. East of the pillars are 2 ascending marble staircases without handrails. In the middle of the room, several cultists in gray feathered robes levitate a few feet above the floor while chanting a hymn. Howling air rises from the pit in the middle of the floor.
Curt, do any of them look like a spellcaster?
Real quick perception check.
From everybody?
For if you want to see if one of them is a spellcaster.
How the
Hey, how
fuck?
many
Yeah, are
guys?
you kidding me?
As the doors swing open, they stop meditating. And they all draw weapons.
Oh, we didn't mean to disturb. Please, go on.
Rayvelyn takes a 24 on a perception check.
Okie dokie.
I'm trying to like roll behind one of the staircases.
Sidestep.
I had a 16 spell, so. I don't know.
He's just like, as we all walk in, he just kind of like slinks in between us, and you just hear the owl go, "Ooh, shh."
Who wouldn't hear an owl flapping its wings?
Just getting some proper music on.
Yeah, I learned about that the other day. That was an interesting little tidbit of information, huh?
Maybe that's why he gets +3 books and stuff.
I did not know that actually.
Yeah, that's, normal Boy Scout shit.
Never went to Boy Scouts. I was working.
Boy Scout right here. Eagle Scout.
Yeah, I was in the army.
I tried to do that, and then my dad said, if you try to go into the army, I will choke you to death before you ever get deployed. I was like, Mom, because I'm not going to the army. Wow. He's a
Alright,
big dude.
Rayvelyn. You can see that this guy's wearing the same robe as the one who cast lightning bolt at you guys earlier.
Scatter.
And roll for initiative.
Semi-decent.
That's the lowest ever.
But
Why did Cambot roll?
Hooray, Cambot.
Fuck balls.
Welcome to the fight, Cambot.
Cambot's got this, guys.
The players or the viewers now get to fight as well.
I ran a stream like that once, where the viewers got to choose, like, randomly the viewers got to vote on what actions a character would do. It didn't go well because most of the time the unanimous vote was to screw over the party.
Oh yeah, the unanimous vote would be for me. Like I pick my butt. I would be absolutely juvenile with that. That would be so much fun.
Yeah, I'd do the same thing.
Wait, I get no consequences in a D&D game? I'm totally in on that.
I'd just be tripping people and shit.
I think a better alternative to that situation is to have kind of like the players, like, well, at least one player come up with a few different decisions, and then the players vote based off of that.
Oh, like a polling system.
Yeah.
If we ever get to a point where we have a large viewer base, we'll consider something like that. Alright, everyone's rolls in? Let's get Cam
Oh
out
my
of it.
god. I'm still
Should be, sir.
behind percentile.
Alright. First up. I need Bjorge and Kane to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god, I hope I did it.
You both hear a loud crack of lightning as the man in the robes points his finger at you. The lightning bolt barely misses you. You feel it tingle along your flesh, still burning you from the sides. Good luck, good job, gentlemen. You passed your save. You take only half the damage from that lightning bolt,
That's
which
what Rob
is
does to
14.
You know what? I'll just take the 14.
Rondal.
The guy that
you.
shot the spell.
Dude.
The guy that shot that lightning bolt. Does he have? What does this guy look like?
He looks like one of the balloon-wearing warriors you guys saw outside of the cave. They, if you remember properly, because I'm going to tell you because it was weeks ago, they fight like monks.
I love those guys.
And who's this?
Ah, that, you notice, is the bard that you guys saw when you first entered this dungeon.
I do not like that guy.
You motherfucker!
He dimension doored away, guys.
That's the one we swore to hunt down.
That is the one you swore to hunt down. He was actually hiding behind the stairs. I was gonna fucking surprise you, but damn. Got him.
Okay. I'm not gonna see the bard as the priority right now.
I do.
I know. I know it's gonna be somebody's priority, but it's not gonna be mine.
Perception checks, motherfuckers. Do you see him or not?
You can physically see him.
Cool.
Curt, is the caster in the air? Like, is he floating or anything?
No, they were all floating in meditation when you guys entered the room. Once they left their meditation, they stood up. What are we getting from your Rondal? By the way, that square in the center, remember, is a hole with wind rushing out of it. Rob, are you saying something?
Sorry, guys, I disconnected. You there?
Yep, we're here back. We're back now.
Okay, I'm gonna move to that spot I was at, and I'm gonna bamf over next to the guy.
All right.
And then I'm gonna take a swing.
The wind seems to catch your sword as you try to swing at him. It misses its mark.
Okay.
Daniel!
Alright. Bonus action, I'm going to give Rondal the health action.
Alright.
I'm going to shoot the guy in front of him.
Works for me. That hits.
Right.
Rondal, you see an air go sweeping past you and slamming into the other cloaked man.
I'll reroll the... Ah, 6.
Oof. Alright. So that is 10, 15 damage.
Okay. So I'm going to hide behind the bookshelf, and Professional Hoots is going to use help action on Bjorge, and then he will also...
Alright.
He's going to stay, like, low to the ground behind the staircase. And that's my turn.
Alright. You see that one of the this guy right here reaches into his cloak and pulls out what appears to be a little silver throwing dart with lightning arcing around it. He takes it out, wind rushes around his hand, and he throws it at Rondal. Rondal, it whizzes past you, slams into the stone. You see at the spot it hit, lightning arcs around it as it hits the ground. Bjorge.
I'm gonna dash.
We're getting short stuff.
I flip my Dwarven Eldritch Knight into defense mode.
I activate a trap. No. Joking.
Anyway, yeah, what is it called? Dodge? Can I do that after I dash?
Do what? Dash uses up your standard action.
Okay.
So if you have something that you can do with a bonus action, you can still do it.
Right. So stuff like dodge and aid and help and stuff like that, is that bonus or standard?
Those are standard for every class except for rogues.
Oh, I gotcha. Alright, I guess that's all I can do then.
Because we two.
That's their class ability.
Oh, yeah.
The man wearing the leather armor rushes towards Rondal. Rondal, what's your current AC? Is it like a 16, 17?
My current AC is 18, sir.
18, alright. He tries to hit you, but you're able to put your shield in his way. You hear clangs as his fists connect with your steel shield.
I smirk a little.
You hear a quick whoosh and see lightning. As a dart pierces into your gut. Critical hit.
Ruh-roh, Maggie. Here we go.
21 damage as the lightning shocks through you.
Ow.
Now that's a spicy meatball.
No.
Rayvelyn.
Ah, shitballs. Why do you gotta give this to me?
Hey guys, let's go in the pyramid. Yes.
You might as well. If we all fail, it's all well and good. We'll have another adventure tomorrow. Or next week.
What do you want to do, Rayvelyn?
God damn it. Ah, 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 ah. Actually, I forgot how long I could travel. $30
Get your ass moving then, yo.
I chose it.
Alright.
I got big.
Now you get more movement.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That actually pretty much puts me wherever I want between the two guys that are fighting shit. What are these? Are these pillars?
Those would be the pillars from the description.
Hmm. Can I be here?
Yeah, it looks like it. They're not that big.
Can I be there?
Where? Yeah, you can fit there.
All right. Okay.
She's like, you should have messaged me. I would have picked you up.
I'm there.
Okie dokie. You making an attack against the Barty Bard?
I'm going to make a normal attack.
So she wants this, but she can't move up. Just saying we can move up. Robin will drink this, but she can't take him home.
Oh, you went to Robin's house, or?
No. To Nicole's house.
Alright, strength saving throw for him.
Robin's like, I love you. But my focus is on the house, which I get. He's very respectful for her.
He fails and falls prone, taking 6 points of damage.
Well, he was gonna take 6 anyway.
Alright, anything else?
That's my attack and move, so no. Thank you.
Kane's turn.
I will dash.
Make a run for it, Kane.
You can run, but you cannot escape the truth.
And then I'll burn a kite point.
Alrighty, right? Let's see here, that guy.
I love my headphones.
That does not hit him.
We watched a total shit flick.
Neither does that.
That'll be my round.
Yes, sir. You see another one of those darts come flying directly at you, Kane, hitting you in the side. Dealing you a total of 13 points of damage. Rondal, you are lucky. You see your shield go up as you're trying to fight off the caster. Your shield barely nicks one of those darts away from you. Bard's turn. Bard will use, I think it's half its movement to stand up. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
We got
Okay.
you, dude. You are here, we are here. Let's roll.
Artist. No.
I need Rayvelyn and Biorge to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck beans.
You always remember you have advantage on that.
Biorge is good.
Fuck.
Swiggity swooty.
Swiggy swiggy swag. What's up, idiot?
Sorry, they hid what his spell DC was on this. Rayvelyn. You are confused.
Well, that's gonna suck for the party because they are living creatures.
At the start of each of your turns, you will roll 1d10. Depending on what you roll, what happens to you. At the end of your turn, you get to make a wisdom saving throw to see if you can get out of it.
Oh, well, wisdom is a very nice way out.
Caster turn.
Ooh, fuck that guy.
Alright. Oh man, Rondal, you are lucky for these guys. Seriously, man. You see a bolt of black energy miss you and slam into the wall behind you.
Oh, Curt, that
Yes.
damage I took is actually halved because I used my teleport.
Oh, okay, cool.
I forgot all about that.
You're fine. You take nothing this turn either way. So you were at full health before this fight?
Right, the thing that struck me in the stomach is what I was talking
Yeah,
about.
the dart. So just go half back up from where you are right this moment.
Alright, got you.
And it is now your turn. He missed you with a witch bolt.
That could have been a problem. I'm gonna try to measure something.
Go right ahead.
Okay. I'm close enough. Well, conquering presence.
Activate it. What kind of save is it?
It is a wisdom saving throw, sir. The DC is a 13.
And what's the range?
It is 30 feet.
That's everybody.
It's all enemies.
Yep. Alright, I literally just rolled for all of them. Let's go over the list and see what happened to them. I just clicked on all their wisdoms. I was like, alright, let's see what this is. Caster in front of you fails. Starting with the dude in the back, these guys right here. Fails. Passes. Fails. 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 And then the one that is right below you, that Ken is fighting, passes.
Ooh.
That's my action. I'm going to... Hold on, I have to double check if lay on hands is an action.
Yeah, camera's off. Come here.
Maybe
It
a
is.
boner action.
Broadcast.
Yeah, it is an action. Okay, so that's going to be the end of my turn.
Okie dokie, sir. Alright, so frightened just means he can't go closer to you, and they get disadvantage on all attack rolls against you, correct?
That is correct. Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls when I'm in line of sight.
Hell the fuck yeah.
Turn it on.
Slaptown population, those guys.
Okay, so they don't have to run away. That's what my main concern was.
Yep, they don't have to. It just stops those guys from coming closer.
Damn.
They cower in fear.
Daniel!
Bonus action, I'll give the help action to Rayvelyn.
Oh!
That's clutch. Thank you.
Yeah. I had to measure out to make sure I could reach you.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna shoot the one I shot last time.
Oh man.
13.
13 hits. For 12 points of damage. He is caster, he is squishy. Alright. Next up, Howling Hatred Dude. Who does not have disadvantage. Hitting the fucking paladin who keeps fearing his friends. You know what you did.
I moved Professor Hoots down too on my turn.
Okay. Let me roll something here real quick. Okay. One of the lightning darts zooms by you, Rondal, and slams into the ground again. He rolled a critical failure and almost hit his own friend.
Is it within arm's reach?
It is, but has lightning coursing through it.
Good.
But yours.
I'm gonna play whack-a-mole. Or whack-a-gnome.
Fair enough. That's a hit. That's another hit.
Now, if I action surge, does it give me another extra attack or just the one attack?
If you use basic attack, you also get the extra attack, I believe.
Okay. I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck that bard.
Fuck him up.
Oh!
Crazy.
Ooh. The last one does not hit.
I think he gets the idea.
Wait, he has advantage, doesn't he?
Not on all his attacks. That
Yeah,
was his-
just the first one.
Yeah, that was his 4th attack in a row.
Alright.
And I'm going to do second win.
You son of a bitch! Not a monk is going to make the same unwise decision that all not a monks have made. He's going to try to punch Kane.
Cute.
I just want him to, like, roundhouse kick him into that pit.
Oh my god, he's actually hit Kane. He's going to regret that. Alright. He punches you twice in the jaw for 11 points of damage. Aren't you tough, are you, wannabe?
I'm gonna make you regret that.
Like I made your mom regret them last night.
My mom's dead. You'll see her soon.
A dart slams into your thigh, Kane, dealing you 3 points of damage. This one does not light up in lightning.
Wait.
Rayvelyn, roll a d10, please.
Yay!
I am hurting.
Can you make it over to me so I can lay on hands you?
Possibly.
I'm the closest healer to you. I also have cure wounds. If I have to spend my turn on it, then that's fine.
I believe I can. You can lay on hands me from the diagonal position, right?
The creature this turn does not move or take any actions.
Yes.
Sweet.
Rayvelyn, now you make another wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. I try to break the confusion spell. You are unfortunately still confused.
He has advantage for that.
He does he?
Yeah.
Yep.
Professor Hoots gave it to him. You are no longer confused.
Why was I confused in the first place?
Because he hit you with confusion last turn, remember?
Who?
The bard.
Bard hit you with it, man.
You failed the roll.
Nope. Don't remember. I'm confused.
Oh, fair enough.
Stop it.
I caught on.
Kane, your turn.
Is it my turn or is it someone else's turn?
It's Kane's turn. You don't get a turn.
I broke the confusion.
You broke it at the end of your turn.
So the beginning and the end of my turn was making a save.
The beginning of your turn was rolling 1d10 to determine what the confusion did. At the end of your turn, you broke the confusion. It's stated that way. That way, he gets one round of the confusion actually affecting you. If you roll a 1,
Sweet.
yeah. If you roll a 1, you don't get to make the saving throw. If you roll a 2 through 6, you take no actions. You roll a 7 and 8, you attack the closest creature to you in a random at random. 9 and 10, you get to act normally.
I kind of like that spell.
Yeah, that's really nice. I'm like, oh shit, that's
is a,
fucked up, but
It
that's
is a
really
4th
cool.
level bard spell.
Someone's guessing quarter stuff.
That
I do.
hits. 5 points of damage. You gave Rondal advantage this round, Daniel?
No. I gave Rayvelyn advantage. Professor is going to reach out.
Okay. So that does not hit.
Okay.
Alright. Critical fumble. No hit.
Last try.
Damn, a 3, a 1, and a 3.
Yeah, my luck is run out tonight, apparently.
Just for that round, though. I think it'll be back next round, hopefully.
Yeah.
Alright. Guy with a dart. Gonna throw it with disadvantage because, you know, Rondal happens to be standing nearby. Misses. Other guy with a dart. Also misses. Last guy with a dart. All three had disadvantage because of Rondal. Also misses. Bard. How much life do you have left, Bard?
If he runs away, I will chase him like a dog with a bone. It's over.
Yeah, if he dimension doors again, I swear to everything good and decent in this world, I am gonna find a way to make a dimensional anchor chain.
Well, this round he is not dimensional dooring.
Murder Town, population, that guy.
This round.
Where's your sister, Rondal? Was she getting plugged for no reason? Wow. 5 dudes.
That was uncalled
Train
for.
running on her. Come on, man. Let's roll.
He disappears.
Plot armor.
Not plot armor. He doesn't teleport, he just is gone.
You're telling us we need to work harder.
No, this is what happens when PCs actually have motivations other than, I'm a fanatic. Welcome to higher level D&D where bad guys can actually run away.
Yeah.
Can I make an Arcana? Like, this guy literally just disappeared right in front of my face.
Yeah, so you can make an Arcana check.
Can Professor Hoots have, like, spotlight eyes that can find invisible people?
What?
Just like, I just imagine like giant spotlights coming out, like looking for him everywhere. It's like.
You have no idea, Rayvelyn, what spell he just used.
Are we out of combat?
No, God, no. There's like 12 other guys around you.
Cool. Well, it's not my turn yet, then I can't make actions.
Yep, I'm rolling for the enemy that's the turn it is. Ah, damn it! Another witch bolt slams into your shield, Rondal.
Get it, son.
Call me a fair, because these witches are gonna murder.
Rondal's turn.
These witches are gonna burn. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to reach out and touch Kane. And I'm going to look at him and go, I've never really tried this on anyone else before. But we both like the dark, don't we? And I dump 15 points of lay on hands in him. And then I cast Shield of Faith on him.
Alright. Kane, you feel darkness. You see and feel darkness wrap around you, and it starts stitching your wounds back together. It is an excruciating pain. It is not a pleasant form of healing, but it works.
I enjoy it.
You sick, masochistic fuck. No, wait, what? Daniel's turn.
So just so you know, I'll post the spell, but
Yes,
you
sir.
have an extra 2 AC, Kane.
Sweet.
Choosing the same one.
Yes. That one misses.
I will give Rondal the help action.
Alright.
I give Rayvelyn the help action.
Alright.
The help bot.
And I'm done.
You see, the man reaches onto his side and grabs a dagger this time and throws it at Kane.
I catch it.
Alright, well, roll 1d10.
I'm a support character. He doesn't follow your rules.
I had a brain fart.
/ roll 1d10. I got it for you. You roll a 7.
Yeah. It just wasn't going.
You're good. You rolled a 7. That will absorb all the damage. Do you want to spend a key point?
Yeah, awesome.
And you throw the dagger back. Right into his throat. And I believe you have to roll for the damage.
What would I roll for that?
I gotta look up what the monk ability deflect arrow what you actually have to do.
Ha ha ha! Oh boy! Let me guess, everyone's on break.
What?
What are you talking
What?
about?
Where are you guys?
Playing the fucking
what the
game,
fuck?
dude.
It counts as a monk weapon, so it's pretty much like my unarmed strike.
Oh, there you go.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah!
So
Punch
throw
him,
that
kick
dagger.
him.
Who's gonna do this?
You know, it just goes straight to damage.
Yeah.
So
I
you
just
catch
clicked.
the dagger, you twirl it around you, and flick it back at him, hitting him right in the throat. That man is dead.
As I do, I'm gonna be like, "You drop this," and then throw it back.
I look at Kane. Well, you seem to be feeling a bit better.
Oh, I'm getting there. Just warming up.
George.
What kind of action is your wand?
What's up?
What kind of action is using a wand?
Depends what the wand is. I believe it's use an item, which is a standard action.
Standard action. Okay. Give me 1 second.
See, the worst part is I don't remember what wands and items I've given you guys throughout this campaign, so I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck did I give him?
Hey man, that's all well and good. We don't remember what ones you gave us.
We've been playing this for what, like 5 months now? 6 months?
Yeah. It's not really a big deal. It's a fucking potion, basically.
No, I think wands actually activate quicker.
Yeah, well, they do spells. So
Oh wait, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just under use an object.
Yeah, I think it's just used
it's,
object.
it's use an object. Yeah. But they
He's-
do a fucking spell.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Oh, there's some magic coming through.
He is a... Oh my... Fucking A. Biorge.
Oh,
No,
he
I-
was smart.
You're not getting away from
No.
yours that easy.
I did solo a manticore for that wand.
True that.
Yeah, that's true.
You see an invisible man standing directly in front of you.
Awesome.
What?
He had used invisibility. Biorge used detect magic.
There's an invisible man in front of both of us?
It's the bard, dude.
He went invisible?
He cast invisibility.
Unfortunately, that's really all I can do. But it lasts up to 10 minutes, so next turn I've got him.
Who's got him?
Yeah,
Hurricane.
Rayvelyn might take him down.
Hurricane's got this.
This room is multifaceted. That's wonderful.
Alright, the monk punches in the cane for 5 more points of damage. His second strike misses him, though.
Did you factor in my +2 AC?
I did on the first hit. The second hit, that missed because of your +2.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, the first hit, he rolled a 24.
What a dick.
Wow. Holy
What?
fuck.
The second hit, he rolled a 16, so that misses with your +2.
Okay.
Other guy pulls out a dagger and throws it with disadvantage because Rondal is a dick.
It's not my fault he's afraid.
It is your fault they're all
It is
afraid.
completely your fault they're all afraid, and his dagger misses and falls down the fucking hole. Rayvelyn's turn.
I'm secretly curious how many daggers these guys have.
Well, if you notice, they stopped throwing darts.
But I assume they're on the ground now, so we can scavenge those later.
They have lightning arcing around them. Well, some of them have burnt out by now, but either way, Rayvelyn's turn.
I've been hopping back and forth between the gestures of this invisible man for the last round. And I'm looking this way, looking that, and he appears. And he coalesced.
Well, you see, he doesn't actually like appear. He, Bjorg pulls out a stick and points it in his direction, and he gets an out where there was nothing. An outline of the man you were fighting reappears, just his outline. The spell's not broken. He's still invisible. It's just now you can see him because there's a detection around him.
Curt, one small little point. Only Bjorg would be able to see that. Bjorg would have to tell him that he's there.
Oh, he senses the magic. Okay.
Oh. What?
Yep, he sees it. Yep, only Bjorg sees it.
I thought he broke the invisibility.
No, he used the detect magic spell. Well,
Yeah.
wand.
I think it is, yeah, well,
If
Am I
he's
gonna
used
swing
fairy
wildly?
fire,
You would have to swing wildly, but Bjorg, I'm pretty sure, would just tell you that he's right there. You still get disadvantage on your attack, but you can now.
does everybody get do I still get disadvantage on the attack?
No, because you can see his outline. She cannot.
Oh,
She knows there's something there. She just doesn't know exactly where.
are you in animal form? Well, you can probably smell it.
Well, I do have very nice, keen senses.
You could. If you made a check on that, you probably could. Yeah. But right now, you do miss him.
Keen hearing and smell.
Yeah, you'd have to declare that you're using it. Like.
Yeah, well, it's already over. Just go to someone else.
I
It's
was.
over.
Jeff? Please. Kane, your turn.
I guess Scorched Death.
Okay.
The lucky streak's back.
And you were hitting the hurricane, right? Or you were hitting the caster?
The Hurricane. the inferior monk.
Fair enough.
Oh. Did you factor in Rayvelyn's advantage?
Nope.
I did not remember her advantage. My apologies. So you do hit him.
Yeah, Professor Goose was able to reach him now.
Okay. Damage is fixed.
Does that 19 hit?
The 19 does hit. I believe he is dead. Let me double check here.
Thank you, Daniel.
Yep, no problem, man. The hill then.
16. He is still alive. But he is bleeding heavily.
I'm gonna stay and be like, what was that about being inferior?
Alright. He does not say anything. Dagger throws. Because they can't move closer.
Eventually, they're just gonna throw their swords at us.
You're gonna start like frisbeeing shields.
One dagger strikes Rondal for 6 points of damage. It was a critical hit. Other than that, all the other daggers miss completely. You and your disadvantage. You roll a double critical. The chances of anyone ever roll, any of these people rolling a double critical again is so goddamn low. The bard, you think he flips you off? You can't. You're having a hard time telling. Let me see here. Actually, I think it breaks when you get hit.
Curt, if he hit with that dire wolf bite, he still has to make his DC strength save.
Trip.
Oh, true. Very true. Let me make that roll real quick. Was it 13?
Yes, sir.
Then he fails that. He rolled an 11. So he will have to spend the action standing up. And because he got hit, the invisibility broke.
Cool.
He glares at the wolf in the eyes and goes, "You're just a fucking bag of fun, aren't you?"
Never taunt a wolf.
Go ahead.
Sneering at him.
He goes, "I would love to stay and play some more, doggy. But I must be off. And I am going to be getting it as far away from here as my feet can carry. Toodaloo."
Can't take a fight, can ya?
He looks at Bjorn and goes, No, I can't. I came here to play music. Fuck off."
Whoa! Looks like we got a rival.
And he jumps through a dimension door.
No attacks of opportunity.
Motherfucker, asshole.
You can place it on the same spot you are. Unfortunately, the duration is instantaneous, so it doesn't actually stay open. Let's see. I'm going to roll a dice here and see if he goes where he wants to, because he has to visualize it since he can't see it.
And he was just sideways
No, I said he spends the half his movement action to stand up.
So admittedly, he didn't really have to. He could have just dimension door from the ground.
Yeah, true enough. But I feel if he's gonna run away, he might as well taunt people first. He's kind of a dick. He's kind of designed to be a dick.
I think an attack opportunity. God damn it.
I'm sorry,
He's
he doesn't
kind of
actually
Rondal's
move.
sister. He just has plot armor and he disappears.
Oh my god, why do you refer to it as plot armor? It's an ability you guys can get. It's the same kind of spell you can have.
So, I have a question. If he's casting a spell in combat, what are the rules for that now? It's not like it used to be, right? Like he
Yeah.
they take a swing at him.
No, he can just cast a spell.
And now, for the rest of the game, the entire goal is to find and kill this motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, unfortunately, like, bards have dimension door. I think wizards have dimension door. Do sorcerers have it?
If wizards have it, sorcerers have it.
Yeah. If they have, if a character has self-preservation, they're going to run away when they have the ability. They're not mindless people. And he's a bard. He was hired to be here to play music. He was not hired to be here to die. Technically, you teleport 500 feet. Also, you guys took an 8-hour long rest, so he got the same amount of time. So he got his spell slots back. Now, if you would have found him before the 8-hour rest, you could have killed him because he wouldn't have his spell slots.
Yeah,
That's all right.
even paladins can wear dimension door. Same thing with sorcerers, warlocks, wizards, bards, pretty much clerics, pretty much any spellcaster, it seems.
We'll just get to kill him another day.
Or he will just never show up again because...
No, we're finding him.
Yeah, we are seekers of the lost.
Someone
if he tries to
learn
run away,
Scry.
we will find him and we will kill him.
Someone learns Scry. Rayvelyn, you can learn Scry. Learn Scry. Hunt his ass down.
We also need someone to learn Dimension Anchor. Fuck him.
I've learned to scribe.
He is literally my personal enemy, so I want to.
No. That one wasn't. That wasn't your bard. That was the bard from remember earlier the bard that was trying to get the guys to play the flute.
We tried to trick him, but we all sucked.
It was that bard.
Yeah,
I
that
thought he was-
bard.
I thought he was the
Wind
other.
Ray just hates all birds now.
Listen, they fuck your girlfriends and then they teleport away. What the fuck?
I think it's to the point where if we go back into town and I see a bard, I'm just gonna punch him in the face.
I howl. Oh!
I swear to God, one of these fucking witch bolts are gonna hit you, Rondal. Fucking
And
one
I
of them.
stare at these assholes.
Not today.
Critical failure. Let's see if he hits his friend.
Ooh, that'd be funny.
Oh yeah. No, wait, no, 56? Yeah, no, he hits his friend.
So I just learned something that is important for some of us. You cannot dispel magic, and you cannot counter a spell that has the duration of instantaneous.
Oh, how do you counter dimension door then?
You don't.
Alright.
But it has a range of 500 feet.
Yeah, but that can be vertical or horizontal too.
Actually, in the spell description, you can specify a list of directions to go, as long as like you've seen it or can visualize it.
It is such a powerful good spell.
So he missed me with a witch bolt. Does he do anything else?
The witch bolt slams into the hurricane's body, and if the hurricane falls back into the pit.
Enjoy your flight.
Rondal's turn. No!
Oh.
Samuel! Why?
Boo, boo, boo. I have advantage, right?
I believe Daniel gave it to you, yes.
Yes, I do.
Sweet. Smizite.
Oh, how you want to do this?
I want to take the immovable rod off my belt, stick the immovable rod in his mouth, push it down as hard as I can, and then press the button so he can't move, and then like line up the shot, and then cut his head off in one clean go, and leave it floating there until I take the rod out.
Curb stomp.
It wasn't designed to be used that way. The fuck is wrong with you, man?
I just start laughing.
Oh
Are you
god.
taking trophies?
That was just being creative.
Daniel, please end more of their suffering.
I will use the help action on Kane, and I'm gonna shoot this one.
Okie dokie.
Oh,
That's a hit.
I'm going to attack. So
Or
just
7.
like-
He is dead.
And help action on Rayvelyn.
Oh shit, thanks.
And that's my turn.
Fucking bird.
Professor! Bird to you. You didn't get his PhD for nothing.
What's his PhD in?
Flying.
That takes
Aviary
me less.
scientist.
Yeah.
He's got a PhD in aviation.
He can fly better than you.
Unless someone else can fly. He can fly better than everybody.
Dwarf turn.
Yeah. Give it a little while. Maybe I will.
Alright, I'm dashing.
Alright.
And end it.
Trying to figure out what I can do with these guys because they can't walk closer to Rondal. This one gets on his knees and starts saying, "Please, I was just in training. Don't kill me."
Oh, it's too late for that, my friend. Don't you want to be with the wind?
Rayvelyn's turn. They all threw their daggers. They all threw all their darts. They don't have any more weapons. Okay, actually, we will end combat because these guys are defenseless. If you want to kill them, you can still kill them. But they have surrendered and are defenseless.
We'll definitely have... I would like to do a little scene where we kind of like walk up to them.
Okay, that's fine. But we will
I'd
do
like to-
an out of combat thing because they are defenseless at this point. They don't have weaponry. They each only had 2 darts and 1 dagger, and because you won't allow them to come closer to you because of your compulsion, they cannot do anything.
Wow, that was actually a really decent move, Rondal. Damn.
I guess checkmate.
Yeah, it's checkmate on them because they surrender because they don't have any weapons. They're not fist fighters.
Well, does anyone have any questions for him? I suggest we beat it out of them, whatever we want to ask.
It's the girl with the horn.
I'm gonna give an intimidation because I am a giant creature. I want to eat all of them because they look delicious.
Jump up and down, wave my arms in the air. Girl with horn, girl with horn, girl with horn.
She's upstairs. Please don't hurt us. The one that
What else
says
is
that looks
upstairs?
at Rayvelyn and she growls and he pisses himself.
What else is upstairs? Does she have any bodyguards or anything? Huh?
There's more trainees up there. A lot more.
How much?
If I tell you, will you let me live?
Are there anyone stronger than trainees?
I look at them and I look at the hole, and I look at them and I look at the hole, and I look at them and I look at the hole.
I'll tell you everything if you let me live.
If I let you live, are you just gonna come back up these stairs and try to stab us in the back?
I'm grabbing this dude, and I'm putting him in the hole.
Oh God, no. Okay, yes, no. I will not. I will leave, and I will never do anything bad again.
Here we go. Can you hear me?
You know what?
Yeah, I hear you.
Sorry, I got disconnected.
Okay.
This guy's going in the hole.
All right, that guy's going in the hole.
Okay.
The one
I
that's
was gonna-
talking is the one up near Kane.
I guess it's not up to me. You gotta play nice to the doggy.
The one that falls in the hole screams. "Ah."
Do we need them for anything else?
Did we ask them a bunch of questions?
This guy,
Yeah.
he's about to go in the hole.
He
Alright,
spits in your fur.
I'm gonna get in the way of the hole.
He can spit all over me as much as he wants.
Rayvelyn,
He's getting dragged into the goddamn hole.
Rayvelyn, I have a better idea.
The one above Rayvelyn, Rondal, has offered information. He just wants a guarantee that you won't kill him.
Oh, perfect. I walk over to him after I grab that dagger that was on the ground. I hand him the dagger, and I look over and I point at his friend and I say, "Kill that one to prove your loyalty."
I have to make a roll for that. Jeez, man. He looks at his friend in the eye and he goes, "I'm so sorry. I have a family." And he cuts the other guy's throat.
I look away and cover Professor Hoot's eyes.
All right.
Well, this is evil as fuck. I'm getting out of
This is
here.
very evil, yes.
Now tell me what you know. Everything.
Do I have the promise for my life?
I promised I won't let them kill you. This one can go.
I'll let him go.
Alright. She has a bunch of initiates drugged up there. I don't know what they're doing. I wasn't at that part of my training yet. She's I don't know what's wrong with her. She has some sort of magic weapon. And she has these wings. She looks like one of those elves of legend that can fly.
I would like to history that.
Daniel, you actually did a couple sessions ago. Got some information like this, and you know that there's a legend of winged elves or flying elves.
I remember. They can fly like you, Hoops.
Obviously not as good as me.
Curt, I look to my left at the double doors and I say, "Is that the other side of the pyramid leading out?"
Yes, if you see that there is a. The reason why you guys could not open it last time is there is a large steel bar and a stone block leaning up against it.
How big is that steel bar?
It is massive.
Damn.
Ha 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 ha. Ha ha.
Remember you guys tried to
Anyway.
open that door?
Curt, I'm going to look at this person and say, "You get to live today. There are two things I need from you first. Information about upstairs, namely, how do we get the jump on her? And the second is praying to the Raven Queen."
I will. I don't know if you can get a jump on her. She probably heard our fighting while we were down here. I'm confused at why she didn't come down here herself.
Tell me more. Tell me more about this weapon. What does it do?
It's a magical spear. I've never seen her actually use it. But wind just whips around it constantly.
I'm gonna walk over to the door. Can I take the bar?
It is huge, Jeff. We're talking about probably weighs a couple 100 pounds.
Yay! Is that a strength check?
I don't even think in your bear form you can lift it, to be honest.
With 19 strength, you cannot lift something a couple 100 pounds.
Hundreds of pounds. We're talking about maybe 500 to 600 pounds. It's a massive bar.
Like I said, you get to live today. However, you're gonna swear to me an oath, and I'll come find you if I hear you breaking it.
I'm already gonna worship your god.
Oh, she's not my god. That's the paladin's. The only thing I want from you is to swear that you'll use whatever training you found here and protect the innocent against fanatics like you and other evil in this world.
I swear.
Stop crying, you sniveling. Ugh.
I reach
Go
out.
out to be a hero.
I reach out to him and I take the tear off his cheek. The Raven Queen kills people who are weak. Don't be weak. Now go home to your children.
He runs from the pyramid.
It's funny, this day has really reminded me a lot of my children.
Alright. And that
That
ends
would be
this
really
little
good.
area.
I'm still struggling to move the bar from this door.
You can make a check, but I do think it's beyond your physical
Probably go upstairs.
capabilities.
Why are you trying to move the bar?
It's an exit, so I mean, you can't hear me. I'm just trying to move.
Yeah, I kind of see what you're going at. I mean, I don't see the...
Daniel is going up the stairs.
I'm probably gonna follow, yeah. I will follow. Tally ho!
Unable to move the bar.
Well, sweet. We only get one check on those things.
You can check forever if you want, Jeff. It weighs too much. It doesn't matter what you roll.
That's plot armor.
It's not plot armor. If you walk up to a car and try to lift the car right now, can you lift the car?
Rob and I have flipped the car.
You
so,
by yourself.
yeah.
If you walk up to a truck, then, or a fucking monster truck.
Guys, just stop it.
No, he keeps
Okay.
using the word plot armor, and I'm getting sick of it. There was a reason they blocked the door. They don't.
You
want
literally told me if I walked up to something and I rolled a certain number, I could not do it, even if it was good.
Because there are impossible things that you cannot do. You can't take your wolf paw and cut a hole in dimension, no matter what number you roll.
I wasn't doing that.
So lifting that, even rolling a 20 is not high enough. It is physically too big for you to lift. At your current strength, at your character strength, you cannot lift it.
I think you're
Jeff,
yelling.
I think the big thing is here. Why are you fucking arguing with the DM? Just play the game. He says no.
I'm trying
That's it.
to. He
He
didn't
says
say
no,
no.
that's it.
I
He
said
started
no
yelling at
multiple
me.
times. I told you specifically your character cannot lift that, and you keep saying, "Oh, it's plot armor." Oh, he used the dimension board. That's plot armor. There's going to be things that you can't stop from happening sometimes. And that's not that it's impossible for you to. It's just that at this point in time, with your character's stats, you cannot do it.
Good.
All right, so we go upstairs.
Up the stairs.
Actually, it's getting on toward 12.
Yes, I was going to introduce this room and then stop the session.
All right, cool. I just word.
Jeff, after the session, you and me are going to have a serious talk, man.
That sounds nice. Thank you.
Oh, Curt. One thing I wanted to bring up. I can transform sorcerer points into more spells, but I didn't see where it said what kind of action that was.
You know what? Honestly, off the top of my head, I do not know.
All right, let's just.
I can tell you in like it'll be 2 seconds after we do this little scene here.
Sure.
That makes no fucking sense. Oh wait, no.
No, it doesn't at all.
No, the stairway that you guys are going up, okay, is big enough for 2x2 squares. The map where they have the stairway where you guys are coming out of is by 1x1 squares.
So it narrows.
But there's no description of it narrowing in the book.
Yeah, no big deal.
Those sons of bitches.
Yeah,
They
it's-
took us in the
Oh, well,
ass.
way to fuck up the map. Good job, Wizards of the Coast.
Well, it's kind of a way for you to sneak in like guards or assassins or any kind of things right there.
That makes sense. Okay. I'm like, that's just... Why would they do that?
Because they want you to murder people.
The stairs rise 20 feet to a spacious, 20-foot-high chamber containing a map of an ancient dwarven realm, meticulously etched onto the flagstone floor. Ugh. At the far end of the chamber, a high throne atop a marble dais overlooks all. Peaked arcades hung from glamour sky blue curtains run along the length of the chamber on either side. From behind these, a heady incense wafts its sweet smoke, moving like a creature of air. Behind the high throne, a great spiraling horn rests on an alcove. And in the room, you see this person sitting on a throne. I have a couple handouts, so I'm going to show you her profile picture first.
Oh, she is fine.
Fine as hell. Mm-hmm.
He's really big.
And then this picture that is of her. And yes, you can see the giant wings coming off her back as she stands from the throne.
Oh shit, it's the chick from the thing.
Murder
Dang.
town, population, us.
In her hand is that giant spear. And that is where we'll end the session because this is the big bad for this temple.
This isn't the bathroom. I'll just see myself out of here.
Rondal casts a message to her. Hey, what are you doing later?
I see you have experience working a shaft.
Oh dear God. Oh man.
Are you busy later? Do you want to get busy later?
DTF?
I don't know what any of this means.
Yeah, she's down to fuck everybody else in this party up.
Alrighty, guys. That was a good session today.
Yep, that is it.
That fight could have gone, much worse.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
no, the one
that's
down below,
surprising.
yeah, no.
It could have been bad.
Those guys each had 2 of what they call seeking darts. Unfortunately, they threw all of them before Rondal did his, basically before you did your disadvantage on them, because while they have them, they have advantage on all their attack rolls with them. That's why they kept hitting everybody with them.
Ah,
That's lame.
shoot.
Well, that explains why I got hit by one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, they had advantage on all attack rolls, so when you give them disadvantage, it was regular rolls, but they had already used their first salvo of them. Let me just move you guys into that room, and then you guys can reorganize yourself on that next to that stairwell. That way, we're good to go next week.
Sweet.
Oh, you're gonna move us back down so that we can storm. I have no idea where we are right now.
You were inside of a wall.
Yay!
Oh, there we go.
Oh man, it's just black for me.
You gotta scroll top right corner.
This looks like a lightning bolt alley.
Ruh-roh.
I would do what's called a scatter!
Man, I need to zoom in to see what's actually going on, but it
I
looks
did
like
figure
bad
out
news.
the creating spell slots, by the way, Curt. So
Okay, what's it say?
it's a bonus action.
That's not that bad then.
No, it's not bad at all, considering, like... Well, I don't have meta magic yet. It would probably be better once I get it, but creating spell slots is pretty fucking useful. Especially for me when it means more smiting.
Alright, well either way, I ended the stream, so... I don't think we had any viewers at the end anyway. We ran for quite some time.